right, folks. I just got the lineups in. Somehow, some way, just got it already. All right. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. No intro for this one. We're just going to go straight to it. That looks fine. I hope the stats are accurate. I was fat fingering everything. Hopefully that looks good. Starting lineup for the Brewers going to be Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio, Bryce Terang, Jake Bowers, Gary Sanchez, Garrett Mitchell, Luis Lara, Cooper Pratt, and Joey Ortiz. Again, how's it going? Welcome back, by the way, to Game 2. It's a doubleheader between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates winning 7-6 in Game 1. Hopefully we see some more heroics here because, again, it's going to be a tough matchup for the Pirates as they're taking on a left-handed pitcher. And Shane Drowan on the mound right now for the Pirates is Bubba Chandler, 3-8 record, 4.82 ERA, whip of a 1.44, 79 strikeouts and 89 innings pitched, along with 52 walks. All right, so I appreciate we did get a sub apparently, as right now MLB 3D is not ready. Give me a sec. We will try to get that ready. Let's go to a different game real quick, as that's going to be off the plate there. Ball one to start this one off in Pittsburgh. Okay, we got it. We're good. We're good. We're cooking. We got the scoreboard. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be fired in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Again, sorry. Just this game was not cooperating. 1-1 to Yelich, as that's going to be fired in there. Actually, just a bit inside, 2-1. I'll lock in as soon as I get everything taken care of, then I'm good. I just need to make sure that's appearing. All right, we got it. We got it, folks. We're good. We're cooking. 2-1 to Yelich. Chandler begins his windup. He kicks and fires, as that's going to be fouled back 2-2. Yelich batting .242. On the season, OPS of 700, 6 homers, 31 RBIs. Was 1 for 5 in the game that just happened. The 2-2 to Yelich, that misses inside, 3-2. All right, let's see what we got here in the chat. Appreciate you, Anthony, for hanging out. Russell, News, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Scott, Christopher, good to see you. Norman, Magic, thank you very much. Alex Plays, Dave, appreciate you. Back road, everyone, thank you very much. Kurt, I believe I saw Denny as well earlier. Thank you all for hanging out. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is a good way to start Game 2 of this doubleheader. And that'll bring up Jackson Chourio. Was 0 for 1 in the game earlier. Was a pinch hitter. He's batting .283, OPS of 839, 13 homers, and 36 RBIs on the season. All right. We're good. We're cooking. Chandler rocks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fastball high and in. 0-1 counts to Chourio. Chourio the Cheerio. Chourio. 0-1. Chandler begins his windup, the pitch. And that's going to be fouled back 0-2. 98 on the sinker. All right, let's go Pirates. Appreciate you, Lamar and Ronald, for hanging out. Campbell's tuned in for a shout out. Thank you, Campbell. Shout out Campbell for tuning on in. 0-2 counts. Chandler rocks and fires. That's high and in. There on the sweeper, 1-2. 1-2 counts. But yeah, we got the proper scoreboard now. We'll actually show the batter and all that good stuff. So hopefully that makes everybody happy. That was a little tough earlier, as Chourio lines this one out to left. That'll drop in for a base hit, as Reynolds throws it in. 1 out single for the Brewers. Chourio, of course, playing Game 2. He did not have a good game just a few hours ago. Hopefully a much better Game 2 for him, as that'll bring up Bryce Terang, batting .266, OPS of 819, 13 homers, 56 RBIs on the season. Jock right down, Pirates 11-5. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That misses inside. Ball 199 on the fastball. Let's go in. Carl, welcome on in. I don't know about a sweep. Yeah, I hope we can just take another. Nick, appreciate you for hanging out. Michael, appreciate you for hanging out. What's up? How's it going, George? 1-0 count to Terang. Runner on first, one out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 98 on the sinker. I think I saw Miss Donna as well earlier as well. 1-1. That's going to be... Did he go? He did. Trying to bunt. I'm surprised he didn't pull back in time. Umpire saying he went. So it's 1-2 to Terang. And thank you guys for hanging out. We are now 47 subscribers away from 10K. I don't think... Again, I don't really expect too much for the second game tonight, but it would be cool to move it up. We'll see. We'll see. I think we got most of the traffic earlier. 1-2 count to Terang as Terang fouls this back. And it's still 1-2. Four knows more about baseball than Don. Oh, yeah, Don Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Don Kelly. Definitely disappointing. Disappointing year so far. As that's high and in. 2-2. Kelly looked much better last year for sure. Cheers to the Brew and Pittsburgh Pirate fans. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I did not eat, by the way. I'm waiting for... Just going to wait and go... Meet for dinner. The 2-2 just misses apparently. Down and in 3-2. I don't know about that one. I think he just got a call. I could be wrong. Got a refill there on some water. The 3-2 to Terang. That's once again fouled back. Chandler already kind of using a lot of pitches here. 17 pitches. Showing the replay there. Gonzalez throwing a home. Yeah, it was a little risky in the moment, but glad it worked out. The 3-2. Checked his swing. Throws to second, and I'm assuming he... Oh, he did go. So he did strike out. Okay, well, that'll work. But the runner did take second. So Terang strikes out. Chorio chilling in scoring position. That'll bring up Jake Bowers, who did hit a home run in the first game today. Bowers batting .269, OPS of .884, 18 homers and 59 RBIs. Terang is not happy with himself. He's slamming his helmet in the dugout. The pitch, and that's upstairs, ball one. I didn't even think he went, to be honest with you. I think that may be why he is not exactly happy hitting it tonight. Yeah, I don't think so. I definitely don't expect that. 1-0 to Bowers. Chandler looks back. He kicks and delivers a changeup inside 2-0. By the way, again, Chandler working that pitch count, or moving that up there. It's not good. 20 pitches. 20 pitches. So, thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Really do. 46 subs away from 10K. The 2-0. That's inside 3-0. Chandler falling behind once again. And again, that's just his problem. Just can't find the strike zone. Just has lost his control. Last year, again, only 4 walks in 36 innings. I mean, that's pretty good. The 3-0, that's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Bowers didn't know what he was doing there. He was flabbergasted by the pitch. Again, just a reminder. Again, he had 36 innings pitched last year, 4 walks, 89 innings pitched, 52. So quite the difference. The 3-1, that misses upstairs, ball 4. So there's his first walk of the game. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez, batting .221, OPS of, I wrote down 870. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but 870, 8 homers, 24 RBIs on the season. And right now, yeah, Kelly is coming to the mound. Chandler again wild. Kelly, the trainer, Flores, the umpire, all looking over at Chandler. Chandler sharing a laugh with the umpire. Gonzalez working his way in. Kelly's going to make his exit. So yeah, Chandler just not hitting the strike zone, and yeah, that's just been his problem. It's can't figure it out. Worried about Bubba. They threw 4 innings, allowing 6 hits, 4 earned with 4 walks and 0 strikeouts the last start. Yeah, wasn't exactly the best start. Let's go on wild card. What's going on? Go Pirates. What's up, man? What's up? What's up with you? What's happening? So that's going to be in there for a called strike going 1. I'm just hanging out. Calling some baseball. 0-1 counts to Sanchez. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He is safe. Chourio taking third as the double steal was on, so Bowers took second. Oh man, so a base hit could be real trouble for the Pirates. And Flores not as good behind the plate. Definitely, the worst when it comes to the catchers that they have. Again, Davis would be the superior defender. Rodriguez would be the second. Flores just not the best when it comes to defensive play. And thank you, Sinbin. I appreciate it. Yeah, it will be pretty cool. The 0-2, that's in the dirt. Good snag there by Flores. 1-2, a 94 on the changeup. Thought he's doing better. Yeah, I mean, it's been a little bit better as of late, but yeah, definitely not his last start. The start previous to his last one statistically doesn't look good, but he honestly was bad. He wasn't that bad at all. Here's the 1-2. That's a slow dribbler to short. Triolo throws to first for out number 3. And the Pirates leave the Brewers stranded. We go to the bottom of the first, 0-0 in Pittsburgh. Chandler, I believe, threw 26 pitches there, so yeah, we'll see what we can lock it in. All right, again, I got the lineups. The Pirates were actually pretty quick. Not going to lie, that was actually pretty neat. The Brewers were not quick. They released theirs 5 minutes prior to game times. I was hustling, writing all this stuff down and trying to lock it in and get it up there for you guys to see. But here's your starting lineup for your Pittsburgh Pirates. Nick Gonzalez will be leading off. It'll be followed by Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Esmelin Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, Marcel the Strikeout Ozuna, Rafael Flores Jr., Jared Triolo, and Billy Cook. Again, not the best lineup. Pirates just not really that good against lefties. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. You just need to hope that they can figure out the starting pitcher today for the Brewers, Shane Drowan. 2.97 ERA. He's not too bad at all. He's pretty good. And again, he's the type of pitcher that the Pirates do struggle with. So, and appreciate you, Spencer, for hanging out. Yep, Pirates took a center fielder, outfielder, yeah, in the draft, the 5th pick. So, folks, by the way, again, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. I'm sure he'll be calling the Blue Jays later tonight. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. I actually don't know when Sinbin is streaming, but I believe it is tonight. And again, it's going to be Blue Jays Padres. But again, if you also like hockey, covers more hockey than me. If you're a hockey guy, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. Yeah. And again, he's also a Packer fan, so if you're a Brewers fan, make sure to support your fellow Packer fans. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm sorry, Sinbin. I don't know why I had a brain fart there. I couldn't think. So I apologize. That was not the best promo. Definitely. All right. Shane Drowan on the mound. Nick Gonzalez at the plate. Speedy Gonzalez leading off for the Pirates in the bottom of the first. Spending 310 OPS of 766, 4 homers, 41 RBIs. Had a very nice game earlier. Drove in a run, walked, and singled. That'll work. Gonzalez at the dish as Drowan kicks and delivers. That's a fastball right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. Drowan's fastball clocking in at 93 miles an hour. Livestream tonight after the McGregor fight. I didn't even know he was still in. That's crazy. Here's the 0-1. That's taken upstairs 1-1. Yeah, that's cool. McGregor's back. Billy Cook, yeah, he doesn't really play much. How's it going, Waltus? Appreciate you. I'll just call you Walt. Appreciate you, Walt, for hanging out, as that's going to be fouled back 1-2. One and two counts. Joan likes the sign as he kicks and delivers. That's inside. 2-2. Pirates, by the way, well, they're not wearing their same uniforms. They're wearing their, alternate away. Their black uniforms with the away lettering. The 2-2 to Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends this to center field. On the run is the center fielder, and he makes the catch. Mitchell makes the catch for out number 1. By the way, the Brewers wearing the exact same uniforms as they did in the first game. And that'll bring up Brandon Lau, batting .244, OPS of .802, 21 homers and 64 RBIs. That OPS is, it's not climbing down, but it's going down. I don't know what the word I was trying to find there, but couldn't find it. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. But yeah, I would say again, it's in a little bit of a slump. 0-1 to Lau. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2, slider downstairs. And thank you, Callie. Yeah, no, we were big Speedy Gonzalez fans here. For sure. How's it going, Miss Pittsburgh? Welcome on in. Good afternoon, everyone. Here we go. I'd rather listen to you than Joe Block. Yeah, I don't like Joe Block because that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Lau. And there's 2 away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, batting .278, OPS of .866, 14 homers, and 57 RBIs. Highest career OPS versus the Brewers. Reynolds, actually, with the second highest OPS against the Brewers amongst active MLB players, only behind Paul Goldschmidt. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1, of course. He was with the Cardinals for many years. Started off with the Diamondbacks, with the Cardinals. Now he's in New York. Last game before the break. Yep, tomorrow. The 0-1 to Reynolds. That's downstairs. 1-1. 80 on the curveball. Barry's fighting a guy he beat 13 years ago. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was pretty insane. The 1-1 to Reynolds. That's taken outside. 2-1. 85 on the changeup. Watch the highlights from last game. Yep. Live in Green Bay, massive Brewers fan, also the biggest Steelers fan. Oh, wow. Just love the city of Pittsburgh. That's great to have you, Michael. 2-1 the pitch as Reynolds sends this to right field on the run, and he makes the catch against the foul line there, close to the foul line for out number 3. We go to the top of the second. 0-0 in Pittsburgh. 2 up for the Brewers will be Garrett Mitchell, Luis Lara, and Cooper Pratt. I do apologize. I didn't really get to memorize or anybody is playing because it happened so quickly. It really did. So, anywho, I do. That's not what I wanted to do. Trying to figure out some things. Again, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Again, we are, we're closing in. We're closing in on 10K, folks. We really are. I thought so. I'm looking up Michael here. Michael Knack. Yeah, I remember your name. I just wasn't too sure. And yes, you did. You were here last year. I do recall. That name was familiar. Well, welcome back, Michael. Michael tuning in. Last year with the football. Yeah, I'm ready for football. I'm definitely a football guy for sure. Be really good. I would say so. He's pretty good. Emailed me this week. I did not get an email, but I'll be sure to double check it. And again, with the win earlier, I mean, obviously, there's still plenty of baseball to be played across the nation. The Pirates did move ahead of the Nationals. Again, they have the tiebreaker, 48-47, 4 games back of the Marlins and the Phillies. So we're going to be pulling and checking out scores very, very soon. We'll check them starting at the end of the second inning. Again, we are 46 subscribers away from 10K. And I hope you guys don't take this personal. It's not an attack on you guys at all, but I, for one, am hoping for a very quick game. Obviously, a Pirates win, but I definitely would prefer a quick game here in Game 2 as that misses upstairs. Ball 1. Garrett Mitchell at the plate, batting .275, OPS of .827. 8 homers and 43 RBIs. The pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 101-90. Wanted the changeup. 10K Doc here in Pittsburgh. I don't know. I don't know if that's happening tonight as that's fouled back 1-2. I'm thinking there's a chance tomorrow. Tonight, nah, I don't think so. Like I said, I think we got most of our... By the way, I appreciate you for the sub. I do. Most of our growth with the first game. For sure. I don't think we'll have as many people here for Game 2 as that misses upstairs. 2-2, 100 on the sinker. We'll pull ahead of the Marlins next week after the All-Star break. Oh, wow. I don't know about all that. I think it'll take time to catch the Marlins as that's going to be found back. The Marlins are good. Marlins are a very good team. They are heavy in the analytics. They are very analytics driven. And they have to. Again, they spend the least money in baseball. And they're looking pretty decent this year for sure. The 2-2, that's a ground ball to first. That'll get past the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Throw to second. Mitchell will have to retreat back to first, but that is a leadoff single in the top of inning number 2. And that'll bring up Luis Lara. He's batting .273, OPS of .749, no homers and 2 RBIs. Is it the Gmail in your profile? It should be. Like I said, I'll check it. I actually haven't checked it in a few days, but I thought I just checked it recently. Because you said it'll be 12 innings max, I would not be a fan of that. The Pirates better win that one. That's all I'm going to say. The pitch. That's upstairs, ball 1. I'm willing to stay here as long as it has to be, for a Pirates win. I'm willing to do it, but I did not eat lunch. So, anyway, 1-0 count. Chandler delivers. That's upstairs, 2-0. Chandler, again, having some issues locating the strike zone. Chandler already at 35 pitches, so it could very well be a bullpen game. And, it's not the worst thing because you're going to have the All-Star break, so you can just use all the arms you got to, because they're going to have a long break. So that's fired in there for a called strike 2-1 to Luis Lara. Let's go with Niz. Welcome on in. Somebody say Marlins. Yep, Marlins pretty good. That's going Big D. Welcome on in. The 2-1. That's in there for a called strike 2-2. 93 on the changeup. Lara didn't seem to like what he did there. I guess just waiting, being too patient. Two and two to Lara. Chandler sets, kicks, and fires. That's upstairs, 3-2. First game, pulled it off somehow. He came back, and again, the battle and the Bucs. They battle the battle and Bucs. These guys, their offense, Pirates' offense is really good. Definitely always a chance with the bats. The 3-2, that's wild and in the dirt. And that's ball 4. And now the Brewers have runners at first and second with nobody out. Chandler not looking good. He is kind of looking like how he was at the beginning of the year. So Niz versus Skeens coming up. Yep, tomorrow. Tomorrow there for the Niz. Let's go Pirates. Here's the pitch, and that's a fastball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. 0-1 to Cooper Pratt, batting .271, OPS of .719, no homers and 7 RBIs. 0-1. Pickoff attempt. Looks like Mitchell's safe. Still runners at first and second. Doing without Connor O'Neill's pretty good. Yep. No Connor, no O'Neill, no Horowitz, no Endy Rodriguez. I mean, we are missing a lot of our starters, and they can still rake at the plate as that's a slow chopper to short. Tosses to second for one. Throw to first. That's a double play. Good play by Triolo. Triolo just was flat out unplayable in game one, but hey, what a play there. As he's got a big smile on his face. He knows he did something good, as he knows he has to make up for it. A pretty lousy performance just a few hours ago by Triolo, but hey, that's a good way to start your defensive day. So that'll bring up Joey Ortiz, batting .218, OPS of .583, 3 homers, 22 RBIs. Runner at third, again with 2 outs. Chandler kicks and delivers a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Gonna be here for that one. Appreciate it. Only we had some relief pitchers. I hear you, dude. Brian, how's it going? Welcome on in. And yeah, no, appreciate it. Good luck with your Phillies. Here's the 0-1. That's fouled back 0-2. Putting in the hours. Yep. Yeah, I have to. This is kind of what I do now. This is essentially my job, which I'm glad to do it. So it's great. Yeah. The 0-2, that's going to be upstairs 1-2. It just means that I don't have any social life today. That's all it is. So that's fine. I mean, that's essentially what I'm going to be doing September through, January, really. Saturdays and Sundays. I'm not going to be seeing anybody else at all. Here's the 1-2, and that is skied to center field. Cook is under it and makes the catch for out number 3. Oh, good stuff. We go to the bottom of the second, 0-0 in Pittsburgh. Go up for your Pittsburgh Pirates will be Esmeralyn Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, Marcel, the strikeout Ozuna. Just grew up with the 70 Steelers, Pittsburgh and Wisconsin are in your heart. Gotcha. Well, glad to have you, Michael. I'll be here through football. Oh, yeah. How's it going, Pedro? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. 4508. Yeah, it was a really good stream earlier. Again, I don't expect much growth here. But again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Free. And, of course, as you can see, 9,955 people have subscribed. So we are close to 10,000. It could be you. Or you could help me, of course, get there. So make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. And hey, we'll get there way ahead of schedule. That's pretty neat. Pirates just drafted a guy in the second round, Aiden Ruiz, shortstop from Stony Brook School in New York. Aiden Ruiz is a Pittsburgh Pirates. Interesting, considering that we have Connor Griffin there, but of course, you still need to have, you need to have depth, or maybe you play something else second or whatever. But interesting. So, anyway, like I said, after the second inning has concluded, we'll check out scores. We didn't check out any scores earlier. I mean, we were pretty much the only game on. But we did have a game conclude as well. As you can see, the White Sox did defeat the A's 1-0. Hopefully that's today's score. I don't know. I can probably update it if that's not the case. No, it looks like it's today's ticker. Okay. All right, we are back. Esmeralyn Valdez again. He was the hero. Just a monster. 2 home runs in the first game. Of course, the second one a grand slam that put the Pirates on top to win the game. As he looks in the pitch in there for a called strike. Batting .314, OPS of 1084, 9 homers, and 24 RBIs. All this, by the way, 96 at-bats. Just really good. Or plate appearances, I should say. Like number 93. Thank you. There we go. Here's the 0-1. That's a big swing and a big miss. Strike 2. Again, the Brewers, of course, have a lefty, and that seems to be the kryptonite for this Pirates offense. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. You're now 44 subscribers away from 10K. The pitch way upstairs, 1-2. Go win the prize. I don't think there really is a prize. But yeah. 1-2 count to the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Valdez. Strohan's second strikeout of the day is the first out in inning number 2. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, batting .286, OPS of .829, 60 homers, 61 RBIs. Well, July 6th that you'll hit 10K today. Well, it was definitely a good stream earlier. That definitely helps. The pitch as O'Hearn sends this to left field. Charging in is Chourio and makes the catch for out number 2. Had a run quite a ways. As that'll bring up Marcel, the strikeout Ozuna. He's batting .204, OPS of .613, 7 homers, and 26 RBIs. Let's go, my lumber company. Oh, yeah. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Well, your Phillies, wrong guy. No, I was talking to Brian Sorbo. Brian Sorbo. He is a Phillies guy there. House says that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-2. Living guy. Like, yeah, no, yeah, you hate the Braves. Yes. Yeah, yeah, I believe your first appearance here on the channel, I believe, was just this past series. But no, yeah, you're good. You're good. You hate the Braves and the Phillies. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. We are now Troy Polamalu subscribers away from 10K. The pitch to Ozuna as Ozuna scoops this to left center field. Mitchell moving to his right and makes the catch for out number 3. And the second inning has come to a close. 0-0 as we go to the third. Due up for the Brewers will be Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio, and Bryce Terang. All right, let's go ahead and check out some scores across Major League Baseball. Let's see what we can do here. All right, let's see. Let's switch over the screen. Get back. There you go. You should see it all. All right, we have the Twins leading the Angels 5-3 in the top of the 8th. The Rockies lead 1-0 over the Giants in the bottom of the 3rd. The Nationals lead 2-0 over the Yankees in the top 3rd. We actually are pulling for the Yankees there, of course, as well as the Indians. The Indians and the Marlins 0-0 in the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox and the Mets 0-0 as they go to the 3rd. Of course, that one doesn't really matter to us. I guess you're pulling for the Red Sox if you think the Mets have a chance to come back. I don't foresee that, but you never know. The Mariners and the Rays 0-0. And, of course, the final scores, the Pirates, of course, winning the first game of the doubleheader 7-6. Really crazy finish there in Pittsburgh. And, of course, the White Sox shutting out the A's 1-0. And the White Sox, of course, keeping that hold on the AL Central. White Sox, not a bad team. And, of course, we'll be playing them, I believe, in August or September. So I don't think we play them in July. We haven't played them yet. All right. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Trying to get to 150 on the likes. There's a chance we hit 200. We'll see. We'll just play it inning by inning. But 150 again. That is the streak. We got to keep it going. Looks like we drafted a second baseman with our second pick in the second round. Chris Rembert, second baseman from Auburn. Hopefully we'll see these guys in 2 to 3 years. If they're pretty good, they'll be up, helping out the club. All right, again, Chandler, 45 pitches through 2 innings. Really needs to have a nice inning here, or else I mean he might just go the 5, if that. As that's fired in there for a called strike. 0-1, 93 on the changeup. Crank up the AC today. I'm chilling it. I think 72 degrees in here. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be ripped foul. And it's 0-2. Ozuna Tuna. Yeah, he's just not been good there, House, for us. I was hoping to see the new guy in the second game. Me too, Jay. I don't know. I'm really annoyed by it, but hopefully Triolo has a good game because he really needs to bounce back. Had a nice defensive play in the last inning. That misses upstairs. 1-2. You're back. Welcome back, Pat. Welcome back, Sean. Appreciate you. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good way to start the third inning. That's 3 strikeouts for Bubba Chandler. That's how to bring up Jackson Chorio, 1 for 1 in this one. Again, 0 for 1 in his in the last game. Again, pinch hit for Mitchell, Garrett Mitchell. Here's the pitch, and that's foul back 0-1. Yeah, I don't know. I would not have sent down Stratton personally. And by the way, I completely disagree. I do not like Bart. Bart is a garbage. Joey Bart is not good. No. Here's the pitch. That misses upstairs. Checked his swing. Did not go 1-1. I'd rather have Endy. I'd rather give the young gun. Honestly, Rafael Flores, who's catching today for the Pirates, he's essentially another Joey Bart, though he's younger. So maybe you can work with him defensively, as that's in there for a called strike 1 and 2. And then, of course, Davis, yeah, obviously his bat stinks, but, you know, defensively, he's good at number 2. I mean, you know, you're not going to have, if you have a really good number 2 catcher, he's not going to be on the team much longer. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 42 subs away. Jackie Robinson subscribers away from 10K. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts by Chandler. And there's 2 outs in the top of the third. And that'll bring up Bryce Terang, 0 for 1 in this one. For sure, Big D, I agree. Got to get some guys back. Hopefully, again, Cruz and Horowitz are back soon. And Rodriguez, hopefully he's not out for a extended period of time, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 to Terang, 94 in the changeup. The 0-1 is going to miss outside, 1-1. Sorry, they're not really showing they're showing the game, but they're cutting back like mid-pitch. So I'm not able to give a huge description there on what's happening. 1-1 count. Chandler not liking the signs. And he might know he's gonna set, he's gonna kick, he's gonna fire. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 102 on the fastball. Chandler. Man. Trang just could not catch up to that. 102 from Bubba. It may have been the fastest pitch a Pirate has thrown this year. 1-2 counts to Terang as Chandler readies. Begins his windup. He kicks. He fires. That's foul back. 102 again. Terang this time tardy, but of course able to make contact. You know, Flat Earth doesn't like Yelich. Endy is awesome. Oh, yeah, Endy is looking. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Here's the 1-2. That's up and away 2-2. If Joey Bart never gets hurt, Endy probably doesn't even come up. That's crazy, because Endy has been such a spark. Just, you know, that breath of fresh air whenever Davis can't play, you know, or they don't have Davis. It's like, man, Endy really has looked good as Terang sends this to left field. Reynolds moving to his left and makes the catch. That's a good inning by Bubba Chandler. Best inning thus far. We go to the bottom of the third, 0-0 in Pittsburgh. 2 up for the Pirates. Going to be Rafael Flores, Jared Triolo, and Billy Cook. Like I said, Flores, again, defensively, I mean, he gives you pretty much like a Joey Bart, just nothing. But, again, the offense is somewhat there. Just hope that, you know, I mean, he's a big guy, so, I mean, you'd like to think that he can grow into the power. And, you know, maybe he can be a, you know, he'll probably bat around 200 or something. But, you know, if he gives you like 10, 15 home runs, you know, over 400 at-bats. I mean, I'm not saying you'd get 400 at-bats, but, you know, that type of power, I mean, you can work with that. You can work with that. It's good for a number 2. But, I mean, again, he should be our 3. For sure, so. Could use Dotel to... Yeah, Dotel's also hurt. Yeah, Dotel. Really, hoping that Dotel can come back and he's good. Because Dotel was really looking good there, and then he kind of got shelled, and then he was hurt, so... Davis batting 160. Yeah, no, for sure. I completely agree. Again, that's not a starter, though. He's Rodriguez is your guy. For sure. Again, appreciate you, Schulte, for hanging out. Maybe the bottom line will get us started. Yeah. Like I said, we're facing a lefty, folks. It's going to be a tough one if you're a Pirates fan, a.k.a. me and everyone else here. Again, we have Brewers fans here. I do appreciate the Brewers fans for hanging out. Brewers fans, again, last year were really the first fan base, other than, of course, the Pirates, to really wrap their arms around the channel. So definitely we'll have a soft spot for the Brewers for many years because of what happened last year. So I do appreciate you guys. Again, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. And again, I'll figure out where I can put the left-handed pitcher thing or right-handed pitcher. But Drone, again, he's a quality lefty, a sub-3 ERA, and he's a lefty. It's just not a good combination for the Pirates. Hopefully they can get something going here as Flores looks at a pitch in there for a called strike. Flores batting .429, OPS of 1556, 1 homer and 2 RBIs on the season. As Drowan rocks and delivers as Flores sends this to left field. Charging in is Chourio. And, oh, that drops in between Chourio and Pratt. That's a leadoff single. Bloop single. Man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. I don't know what's going on there, Donald. Yeah, I think you were the... I don't know, Donald. Like I said, I mean, we'll have to see what you're going to do here. You're just kind of being... I can't say that word, but you know. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of stay on topic. That's all I ask. If you can't do it, you're gone. I mean, that's just the way it is. The channel will be successful with or without you. We'd rather have you here. But if you're gonna be a knucklehead, then we're just gonna say goodbye. All right, how's it going? BW, appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Bit of a letdown. Another streamer who teased calling England versus Norrie has mysteriously backed out. Oh my gosh. That's going to be sent out to right field. Lara making his way in, then backing up and makes the catch. Route number 1. Triolo is retired. I'm sorry, BW. I know you're heartbroken about that. I know you're going to be glued to your screen. As that'll bring up Billy Cook, batting .161, OPS of 355. No homers, no RBIs. Brewers fans are good people. Oh, no, they've been really good to me, so I appreciate that. Runner on first, 1 out. Drowan looks over at first. He kicks and delivers. That's upstairs, ball 1. By the way, folks, make sure to check out Orioles Birdwatcher. He is a big supporter of the channel and, of course, covers the Orioles. If you love baseball, make sure to subscribe to Orioles Birdwatcher. He loves it more than I do. Like, he is all baseball all the time. So subscribe to Orioles Birdwatcher right now. It is free. Completely free. As Cook sends this to right field. Lara moving to his left, and he makes the catch. I don't know why I couldn't speak there. Regardless, it is out number 2. That'll flip the lineup over for the Pirates. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 1 in this one. 10K? No, not today. We're close, though. We've had a really nice day. Really pleasant surprise, honestly. Drowan readies, looks over at first, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Speedy Gonzalez again. 0 for 1. Of course, had an RBI in the first game today. Drowan readies, looks over at first. He kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 85 on the cutter. We got the scoreboard. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I apologize for that. Just they just didn't have the first one, so I was kind of come up with something pretty quick. 0-2. Drowan sets. Looks over again at first. And delivers. That's downstairs. 1-2. Oh, sorry. Look at the 3 a.m. to catch it. Oh my gosh. This guy. This guy. Unbelievable. Yeah, Birdwatcher's the GOAT. I appreciate you for the sub. Like you said, Big D. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be hit. A little slow dribbler to third. Throws to first. Gonzalez is out. That was a nice play there by Ortiz. As we go to the top of the 4th. 0-0 in Pittsburgh. game so far. No offense. All right, due up for the Brewers will be Jake Bauers, Gary Sanchez, and Garrett Mitchell. All right, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We have some CTE. We have some CTE. Let's see, what am I looking at here? So who do you think is the best receiver going into football season? Best receiver? Like just regular receiver? Just regular. Yeah. Well, it'd probably be Puka, who was, by the way, AB, both on and off the field. And then Jackson Smith-Njigba. Those guys, I think, are really good. I think they're really good. Not speedy enough, yeah. I mean, again, he's not the fastest guy in the world. He can move. He's pretty fast, but not fast like Connor Griffin. I mean, yeah. We just went with that because he's got some speed. He just doesn't really. I don't know. For some reason, he just doesn't work. He needs to work on his base running. And he is on how Garcia's doing rather than him over Cook. Garcia. Oh, Joe Stinson. No, I have not really kept up with the AAA. That is kind of my bad. But I don't know. It just seems like Cook is there for the vibes, to be honest with you. Greg Brown's the GOAT. He is. What's everyone's favorite pierogi fillings? Potatoes and cheese. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we're back in action. As it's going to be Jake Bauers again at the plate. He walked in his first appearance. It's Chandler readies. Begins the windup. He delivers. That's a fastball just outside ball one. 100 on the fastball. By the way, 60 pitches for Chandler. Averaging about 20 pitches an inning. The 1-0, and that's fired in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Please pray for him. Folks, make sure to send a prayer out for Miss Deborah and her father, please. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be chopped foul 1 and 2. Any NFL team start off 0 and 8? I don't think so. I do not think so. That is just not happening. 1 and 2 count to Bauers. As Chandler delivers a breaking ball in the dirt. 2 and 2. Cut Speedy some slack. No, yeah, Speedy's great. He's batting 310. Yeah, well, not anymore, but yeah, he's batting over 300. 2 and 2 count to Bauers. Again, nobody on, nobody out. Here is the pitch. Called strike 3. He struck him out. A backwards K. Kind of a delayed there on the call as well. But hey, it was a good call because it was accurate and it went the Pirates' way. All right, that'll bring up Gary Sanchez, who is 0 for 1 in today's ball game. As Chandler rocks and delivers, that's going to be just upstairs on the slider, 1-0. 1-0 to Sanchez. The pitch, and that's in the dirt, 2-0. Steelers' best start since 2020. That's going to be tough. Start off 8-0. It's hard to win in the NFL. 2-0 to Sanchez. The pitch just misses downstairs, 3-0. So falls behind Sanchez. Garrett Mitchell, by the way, on deck. Brewers have some guys that can hit. 3-0. The pitch inside almost hits Sanchez there, but he'll trot down to first. And again, that'll bring up Mitchell's 1 for 1 on the day. You think anyone would even consider trading us for Yelich? Yeah, I would say so. I'm sure there's probably a team that could use Yelich. I mean, you know, if honestly, like, I guarantee you, if you were like, let's just say you guys traded him to the Dodgers, which would not happen, you know he's going to have success there. You know he would. That misses downstairs 1-0. Greg Brown and Bob Walk in the booth for Pittsburgh. Just two legends, as that's going to be in there. Not called a strike, and yeah, Flores going to challenge, going to win. That is a rare thing for Pittsburgh to win a challenge. And Flores is about to do it, as it did catch the zone. There we go. So backing up his pitcher there, as it'll be 1-1 to Mitchell. One counts. That one misses downstairs, and it's 2-1. Again, runner on first, one out. Chandler sets, kicks, and fires. That's inside, 3-1. So Chandler really struggling. Last batter, of course, again, walked Sanchez on 4 pitches and already falling behind, 3-1 to Mitchell. No, I hear you, Theo. I hear you. I think we can beat the Patriots. I do. The 3-1. That's a chopper to first. And O'Hearn's just going to go ahead and tag out Mitchell for the guaranteed out number 2. Would have been a tough play to throw to second, and yeah, that's a wise decision. All right, that'll bring up Luis Lara, who walked in his first appearance. By the way, again, Chandler at 73 pitches. Pirates won 7-6. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. Chandler looking back at Sanchez. The pitch right down the middle for a called strike. 0-1, 99. Let's go on, Ricky. Welcome on in. Watching old Pirates game, Cubs. They had Harry Carey calling the game. Oh, wow. Yeah, I watch a lot of the like the 2000s Pirates, like the mid to late 2000s. Like, I'll watch some old games there. That's inside 1-1. Like, I really love the 2008 offense of the Pirates. Really good. That's the team I remember the most as a kid. The 1-1 to Lara, that's fouled back 1-2. Freddie Sanchez, Jack Wilson, Anna LaRoche, Ryan Domit, Jason Bay, Nate McLeod, Xavier Nady. And, you know, ironically, again, a really good offense that was done in by bad pitching. That's, man. Kind of seeing the same thing here. But this team, of course, actually, with the winning record. That's fouled back 1-2. Steelers should do okay. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think they're going to have a good year. I really think that they have a shot at winning their first playoff win in a decade. I really do. Of course, it could also go the other way. It could also be a really bad year, but I think the ceiling for the team is definitely, I could see them playing in the divisional round for sure. That misses upstairs, 2-2. Appreciate you, Tom. Appreciate you, man. I don't know if I really consider myself solo because, again, I really look at the chat a lot and really talk with you guys, and you guys are essentially my color commentator. 2-2 to Lara, misses inside, 3-2. Again, a runner on second, 2 outs. 0-0 ball game. Here at the top of the 4th. 3-2. Chandler fires, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good stuff from Chandler. He'll definitely be out there for the 5th. That'll probably be his last inning. But hey, so far through 4, really good stuff. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 0-0 in Pittsburgh. Coming up for the Pirates will be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralyn Valdez. Going to be playing a lot of shortstop. Yeah, I could see that. Yep, I think that's good. I mean, I the move, I guess, was for Triolo. And of course, you know, he's got to get it going. He's got to get it going. really do. Pirates will somehow get in the playoffs somehow, some way. I mean, I would love it. I would love it. Xavier Nady, yeah, he came over from the, I don't think he was on the Indians. Xavier Nady was, I believe he was on the Padres. I don't know when specifically. I want to say he came from the Mets or the Braves. How's it going, Max? Welcome on in. Welcome back. Hope Dotel's back soon. Me too. We need some Wilbur Dotel. He can really, when he's on, he's on. Verizon McCutcheon. Yeah, McCutcheon's great too, man. He was my favorite player. Freddie Sanchez was my favorite player growing up. McCutcheon's my favorite player of all time. Right now it would be Reynolds. All right. Again, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Let me check out what's going on here. 135 likes. I do appreciate that. Trying to get to 150. Make sure to leave a like. Again, all the likes do is push out the stream to more and more potential viewers, and of course tells YouTube that the small channel is doing a good job. Again, there is a chance we hit 10,000 very, very soon. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit it. But right now we're 41 subscribers away from 10K. So hopefully the goal, again, I'm not really expecting too much because we already had a stream today. But, if we can set us up in a good spot for tomorrow, that would be pretty cool. All right, again, Brandon Lau at the plate, 0 for 1 in this one. Was 1 for 4 in the game earlier today. Michael Pittman, yeah, Michael Pittman could be good. We'll see how he is. How's it going, Mr. Burns? Welcome on in. Very excellent to have you as Lau chops this foul 0-1. And Shane Drowan, just like I said, you really, the expectations probably should have been tempered for this game. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it very much. 39 subscribers away from 10K. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That's Minka Fitzpatrick or Fast Willie Parker. Subscribers away from 10K. Yeah, again, it's just facing a lefty. It's just tough for the Pirates. Just don't win these games. Don't really get the runs. And then, of course, if you do, then the pitching will, well, they'll look the same. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Kind of off balance there. Down goes Lau for the second time today. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1 in this one. Van Slyke. My dad liked Van Slyke. A lot of Pirate fans liked Andy Van Slyke. But, of course, I wasn't even a thought. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I really do, as that's in there for a called strike 0-1. 38. Yeah, John Whitman is the only one I can think of, the fullback, before Dan Kreider. 0-1 to Reynolds. That's going to be in the dirt. 101.87 on the cutter. Van Slyke or J-Bell. 21. Yep, 21. Clemente. 1-1 to B-Ray. The pitch. Checked his swing. It's in there anyway. 1-2. By the way, Drowan, really efficient. 36 pitches here in 3 1/3. 1-2. 38 was, I think Jason Bay had 38. So, I think mostly Steelers. Yeah, Jason Bay, I think 38, because that's going to be upstairs 2-2. Dave Parker. J-Bell, Bobby Nia, and Barry Bonds. Really good picks. 2-2. Drowan shaking off some pitches. And, yeah, now Sanchez going to come out. There's only 2 seconds left. So they're not on the same page. So a little mound visit. And thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. We'll check out scores across MLB after this inning. You're in your 20s when Andy Van Slyke played for the Pirates? Yep. Gotcha. Sid Bream was your favorite, and then he stabbed us in the back. Yeah. Everyone hates Sid Bream. Yinzer, thank you for the Jules. 2,500 Jules. Oh, my goodness. Here's the pitch, and that's chopped to third. That is a foul ball, just barely. Massive W there. That's the most Jules I've ever seen sent there. Yinzer, thank you very much for your support of the channel. So Bream scored on that play. It happens. And unfortunately it did because the Pirates never really recovered. But maybe again, one day. Maybe one day we'll make a run. I'd like to see a run, you know, a good playoff run in my lifetime. I really would. 2-2 to Reynolds. That's a ground ball. That is down the right field line. That is going to be a base hit. Probably 2. Reynolds is going to second. Throw is in. Reynolds going to slow it up at second. I think he wanted 3. But hey, we'll take the 1-out double. That is just the second hit of the day for the Pirates. Just sent a ground ball the other way. First baseman not expecting that. He was off the line. Yeah, for sure. And that'll work. So can the Pirates drive him in? Can the magician work his magic? Esmeralda Valdez struck out in his first appearance. Again, a great game. Yes, just not yesterday, but earlier today. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. The pitch. Esmeralda fouls this one. And it's 0-1. It's all games at Forbes Field. Oh, wow. Brewers fans like Jason Kendall, do they? 0-1 to Valdez. The pitch. That's down and in. 1-1. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. It's 2 subs there. So we are now at Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis subscribers away from 10K. 1-1 to Valdez. Again, Reynolds at second. Drowan sets. Looks back at Reynolds. And delivers as Valdez scoops this to left. It's got the distance. Is it fair? It's fair. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Esmeralda Valdez. 3 home runs today. Of course, only his first in this game. But unbelievable, this guy. Unbelievable. Hoist the cones. 2 cones, please. The Pirates take the lead 2-0. This guy, I'm telling you. I think we just got our own version of again, someone brought up Albert Pujols, Yordan Alvarez. I mean, he is just a powerful guy. He might be a legit superstar. There's a chance that this is not a fluke. This has been going on for a while now as O'Hearn looks at a pitch in there for a called strike 0-1. So that is now what? What is that? That is now 5 Pirates with 10 home runs this year. Horowitz has over 10. No, that's 6. That's 6 Pirates with 10 home runs. And again, we have yet to see all these guys in the same lineup. It's unbelievable. 0-2 to O'Hearn. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Here's the 0-2 as O'Hearn chops this one, and it's going to bounce foul. And I appreciate Esmeralda Valdez a lot. Unbelievable, this guy. I think this guy's legit. I don't know. What do you guys think? This guy. I was going to trade Valdez before the deadline. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. And I think during the offseason, whenever that CBA is figured out, as O'Hearn sends this to left, Chourio working his way in and makes the catch for out number 2. I think Valdez, extending Valdez, signing him to that Connor Griffin contract, might cost a little bit more than Griffin. That's okay. I don't know. I think that might be in the cards. That'll bring up Marcel the strikeout. Ozuna 0 for 1 today. Drowan sets and delivers. That's going to be inside ball 1. First team that seems like they are legit in 30 years. Well, again, the Pirates in the 2010s, their 2013, 2015 were really good. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be chopped foul 1-1. I think, again, that 2015 team was really good. They just ran into 2015 Jake Arrieta. Valdez got me to subscribe and like the screen. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Dwayne. Appreciate it. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be off the plate. Called a strike. Ozuna's going to challenge, and I think Ozuna's actually going to win a challenge, which that's rare. He never wins these. And, yeah, he's correct. It's going to be 2-1. Glad to have you, Dwayne. Appreciate you, man. Valdez is legit. Yeah, this guy is legit. Possibly. 2-1 to Ozuna. Drowan kicks and fires. That's going to be scooped to left. That'll be a foul ball, though, as it's 2-2. All right, Valdez doing his magician. I don't know if the kids are trying to get the ball from the guy. I mean, I'm just saying. I know I've gotten into arguments with you guys. If I get a baseball, foul ball, home run, I am not giving it up. Unless, of course, the team wants it. Then I'll be, that's fine. As that's a ground ball to first. And looks like he'll take it himself to the bag for out number 3. All right, the Magician makes 2 runs appear. 2-0 Pirates. This guy's good. 2 up for the Brewers. Going to be Cooper Pratt, Joey Ortiz, and Christian Yelich. Man, oh man. 2 at the Grand Slam in the first game. Esmeralda Valdez, same guy here. 3 home runs today. 2 home runs in the first game. 1 in this one. Valdez is good. Like, he's really good. Like, that's just, again, he hasn't played much. He has less than 100 at-bats. Less than 90 at-bats. He has 9 home runs. I'm telling you, there's a chance we have our very own superstar. Like, that's really cool to think about. Like, we've had a lot of really good, players, like Brian Reynolds, good player, solid player, never really a superstar. Jason Bay was a really good player, never really that superstar. Like Andrew McCutchen obviously was a superstar, right? But, of course, his prime was probably about 4 or 5 years. I don't know. Let's just hope that Valdez keeps this going. So I would say, yeah, McCutchen was a superstar, but that's been what? 10, 15 years ago? That's pretty cool. All right, the Rockies lead 1-0 over the Giants. The Nationals lead 2-0 over the Yankees. Red Sox 2, Mets nothing. Indians 2, Marlins nothing. The Rays 2, Mariners 1. All right, some final scores here. Again, the Twins over the Angels 5-3. White Sox shutting out the A's 1-0. And, of course, the Pirates took game 1 today 7-6. All right, Jordan Walker. Oh, yeah, Jordan Walker, really good as well. He's really come along this year. He's kind of living up to that potential. And, yeah, he'll be in the home run derby. He definitely has a good shot to win it. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you, McFly, for hanging out. Everyone here, I do appreciate it. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Apparently, we're at 154. Thank you, Michael. I do appreciate it. And, of course, make sure to subscribe. We are 35 subscribers away from 10,000. We are closing on in. All right, we're back here on the top of the 5th. Cooper Pratt at the plate. Showing bunt. Pulls back. It's in there anyway. Strike 1. All right, so, again, Pratt grounded into a double play. Earlier today did go 2 for 4 with an RBI. The 0-1, that's foul back 0-2. Brian Giles. I guess so. He was before my time. I was born in 96, so I didn't really catch him. So I really wouldn't know how the league looked at him or viewed him. So that would be more of you guys would know. I would not. 0-2 to Cooper Pratt. And thanks, Jared, for hanging out. Here's the 0-2. That's a sweeper down and away. 1-2 to Pratt. Said Bream is the reason why you hate the Brewers. That's tough, their house. So, welcome back as Pratt chops this to short. Trillo with it, throws to first, and gets Pratt by a step. For out number 1. And that'll bring up Joey Ortiz, 0 for 1 in this one. Yeah, it's a shame. Thank you, by the way, for the sub. I do appreciate it. 34 subscribers away. Pardon my voice. From 10K. Chandler kind of settling in. Of course, still not through with his outing, but he just really needs to clean up these wild pitches as that finds the strike zone there. 0-1. Again, just rough first 3 innings. Just allowing base runner after base runner. But, of course, again, hasn't surrendered run as of now. Here's the 0-1 slider in there for a called strike. 0-2. Just, again, the potential with Chandler is there. Just needs to clean it up. 0-2 to Ortiz. Just outside with the slider. 1-2. Pedro Alvarez, yeah, he had a lot of power. Never became that superstar, though. As Ortiz with a slow chopper to third. Gonzalez throws to first, and he's able to beat it out. Ortiz with an infield single. Here in the top of it, that'll bring up Christian Yelich, who struck out both times. I was born in 96. Pedro Alvarez, bobblehead, yeah. Need the Cubs and St. Louis to lose. Yep, Pirates need a lot of help. Of course, they got to help themselves. They have to help themselves. Of course, their task was pretty tough this week. Again, the Braves and the Brewers, 2 of MLB's best. The pitch, fastball inside, ball 197 on the fastball. Are they looking good? They're looking all right, I would say, Severed. Throwing was, looking pretty good. Pirates kind of roughed him up a little bit, but I would say he's still all right. He only really allowed those 2 hits. Yeah, that was it. Double and a home run. The 1-0, that's a chopper to third. Sliding stop by Gonzalez. Bats it down, and we'll have to eat it. Throws to second, and Ortiz is safe. That'll be an infield single. Chopped to Gonzalez's right side. It was a really tough play. And now, the Brewers, with runners at first and second, with, again, just 1 out. That'll bring up Jackson Chourio, 1 for 2 on the day. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 33 subs away from 10K. Man, oh, man. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1, 100 on the fastball. Oh, and 1 to Chourio. Terang on deck. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled back. 0-2. 99 on the sinker. Yeah, I hope so, Michael. It'd be nice. I did not have this game circled as a win, though. I was really hoping Skeens would just look great tomorrow. That's what I was really hoping for. This one was not. This was going to be a tough one. If the Pirates win this one, it was going to be a grind to the very end for sure. 0-2. Pardon me. Is Chandler Reddy's? Is that pitch or number 92? Can't speak for some reason again. As he has to look back Ortiz in the bag. Sometimes my mind is moving too fast or too slow, and I can't get the words out of my mouth. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. The 0-2 grounder to second. Possible double play. Throws to second. Throws to first. He is safe. Chourio beat it. Oh, that was close. I wonder, they may hold it up to challenge. Or maybe not. Kelly's looking. Just a little bit slow on the toss. No, that's safe. Yeah, they're not going to challenge that. Regardless, 2 outs. That'll bring up Bryce Terang, 0 for 2 today. Chourio hustling down that line. Chandler was like, man. All right, we'll see. This is kind of big. Bam Morris, Merrill Hodge, yep. Here's the pitch, and that's off the plate, ball 1. Let's go, Bucs. Welcome on back, Steeltown Girl. Welcome on back. 1-0 counts. Chandler readies and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 100 on the fastball. He's fast. Yeah, again, he hustles. He does hustle. The 1-1 just missed, and looks like Flores going to challenge. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. I don't think that caught it. Nope, it did not. 2-1. Can't get the words out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Theo. I try. You know. It happens, though. 2-1. The pitch as Terang sends this to left field. Reynolds back at the wall, leaping. Oh, it's off the wall. That's going to score a run, possibly two. Cook throws it to third. And just like that, the Brewers have tied it up with a 2 RBI double. Man, that came out of nowhere, honestly. It just didn't even look like it was going to stay fair. Kind of staying at the plate. He thought it'd be a foul ball. Reynolds has made so many great plays. He just couldn't get there in time as it was off the wall. Man, inches away from a tremendous out number 3, but no, that is not the reality. So brand new ball game, 2-2. Chandler is done. So a bullpen game the rest of the way. And looks like it's going to be the new guy. We got Eifert. Yeah, that's no bueno. We could convert Chris over. Oh, I know. Chris is definitely always going to be a Brewers fan. For sure. New ball game, yep. Again, that's just the way it goes. Got a long way to go. Looks like we lost 2 subs because the Brewers just tied it up. It happens. What is the train deadline? Yeah, I don't know about the train deadline. The train deadline, August 2nd. All right, so a new pitcher for the Pirates. Again, a little bit of a stoppage here in Pittsburgh. Again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Make sure, again, to leave a like before you go. Trying to get to possibly 200. There's a chance we do. There's a chance we do. That's baseball. Yep. Reynolds almost got it. He almost did, Jared. And it's tough. Hopefully the new guy. Again, it looks like it's going to be Eifert. And hopefully he can look. I don't know. Hopefully he can provide something out of this pen. This pen has been pretty atrocious. Again, look at the stats head-to-head. Again, the Pirates. Again, well, again, these are not accurate as as of this morning. Except for the record runs and the runs allowed, but yeah, again, just not good at pitching. Brandon Eisert, not Eifert, Eisert, 5.93 ERA. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be sent to right, and that is a foul ball. Bowers 0 for 1 with the walk. Adams got in a fight with Frenchie. Oh, wow. They bowled at the same lanes. Oh, that's crazy. That's pretty funny. You're good, Chris. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. It's 1-1. And if you're just tuning in, 2-2 in Pittsburgh. The Pirates struck first with a 2-run home run by Valdez. The Brewers have tied it up. And again, they have a runner at second with 2 outs. Eisert looks back at second. He kicks, he deals, as that is popped up foul. 22. Eisert, by the way, wearing number 14. That is Joey Bart's old number. One and 2 to Bowers. Eisert readies. The pitch. Slider away. Down and away. 2-2. Big spot here for the Pirates and, of course, the Brewers. Definitely something that could change the game. The 2-2. That's just a bit outside. 3-2. 90 on the sinker. Let's go on, Prince. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully the same for you. Hope all is well for you. 3-2 counts. Isert sets and delivers. That's a slider down and away, ball 4. So he walks Bowers. And that was the favorable matchup there for Isert. Now he's going to face Gary Sanchez, the powerful Gary Sanchez, 0 for 1 with the walk. So the Brewers putting the pressure on the Pirates. Gonna get 10K? No, I'm not. Hopefully we get close. That's all I can hope for. The pitch. That's downstairs, ball 1. 1-0 to Sanchez. Again, runners on first and second, 2 outs. Isert readies. Looks back at second. Looks back again and delivers. That's inside, ball 2. Isert not locating the strike zone. And a little bit of a... looking a little shaky. Oh, geez. Yeah, Severed, I don't know. You got to make a decision when you think is best. The 2-0. That misses inside, 3-0. Isert just... again, he's the new arm. A lot of pressure, but you gotta perform. Three 3-0 to Sanchez. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. 3-1 slider. Oh, Sanchez challenged. Oh, that's an interesting challenge there. Kind of selfish on a 3-0 count. Yeah, that's a whole baseball in the zone. 3-1 to Sanchez. Hopefully that's in his mind in some way, and Isert can win this at bats. It's 3-1. Isert looks back at second, kicks and delivers. That's downstairs, ball 4. Sanchez walks, so back-to-back walks to start Isert's career in Pittsburgh. And the bases are loaded for Garrett Mitchell, 1 for 2 on the day. And just like that, the Pirates are warming up someone else. They've seen enough of Isert. And here comes the pitching coach, actually wearing a uniform this time. And we'll see what comes out of that, because I don't know. Let's talk to our pitching coach. I guess need to make the decision for the future of your children. I can't. That's tough. Sanchez challenges a lot. Way too much. Yeah, I hear you. You're old school. Used to like the Brewers when they were in the American League. Took your brain 1 year to catch up with the fact the Brewers were in the same bracket as us. Gotcha. Yeah, definitely always, realignments are always odd. For me, though, yeah, they're always in the National League. Of course, I grew up with the Astros in the NL Central. And now, of course, I've kind of, I guess I see them. They're like, oh, yeah, they're in the West now. I hear you, though. I do. All right. Bases loaded. 2 outs. The pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. 86 on the slider. Not looking good here for the Pirates, but 0-1 count to Mitchell. Isert kicks and delivers. That's down and away. It's 1-1. That's not even close. Definitely I don't know. I don't know. 1-1 to Mitchell. As that's a tapper back to Isert. Isert with it. Underhands it to O'Hearn for out number 3. And the inning is over. The Brewers tie it up. It is 2-2 in Pittsburgh. All right, due up for the Pirates will be Rafael Flores, Jared Triello, and Billy Cook. Man, hopefully we see something here again. Drowan has been the guy. And he's a lefty, so it's just that kind of explains why you see the lineup the way it is. But yeah, hopefully those guys can produce. Fastest pitch Isert was through was 91. Yep. It is what it is. Hey, you know what? He didn't allow any runs. That's all you can really hope for. You know. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. As again, we're at 169 likes. Trying to get to 200 likes. Again, likes just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers. That's all it does. That is all it does. That, of course, tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job. So make sure to like it up and sub it up. Again, 35 subscribers away from 10K. It happens. You get some, you lose some. That lead didn't last long. We had a lead, though. We had a lead. You know, it's not about leading in the 4th inning or 5th inning. It's about leading at the end of the game. Because that means you win. So, we'll see again. I mean, I did not have us winning today, or at least, you know, the second game, this game. So, they're able to hang in there and make it fun, or maybe steal one. Hey, that's all that matters is the final score at the end of the game. I was going to ask for cones, but then you read the lineup. Sorry, Denny. Maybe this is the extra inning game I was foreseeing today. Could be. Could be. Like I said, I mean, if we go to extras, as long as we win, I don't care. I was hoping for a quick second game. Right now, it looks like we're at about an hour and a half in. So, yeah, it could be about a 3-hour game. All right, Drowan delivers a fastball in there for a called strike, 0-1. We're back underway in Pittsburgh in the bottom of the 5th. Rafael Flores actually was the guy that was the first Pirate to get on base today. It's 1 for 1. I appreciate it. We're back to 33 subs away as he checks his swing. Did he commit to it? He did. Strike 2, so thank you for that. Not too sure if it's the same or different people, but thank you regardless. 0-2 to Flores as he's going to ask for time. Give a shout out to your friend Jonesy. Shout out Jonesy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. 0-2. Drowan kicks and delivers a breaking ball downstairs. It's 1-2. 81 on the curveball. Any updates on the cruise missile? I've seen reports it could be August. I really would hate that. I really want him back as soon as possible as Flores sends this to center field. Mitchell working his way back at the track and makes the catch for out number 1. A loud out number 1. Good ride. Just missed it. That'll bring up everyone's favorite shortstop, Jared Triello. Triello's 0 for 1. 0 for 4 in the first game. It had a nice defensive play earlier, though, so maybe he's getting that confidence back up. Drowan begins the windup. Here is the pitch. That's inside. Ball 194 on the fastball. A bobblehead for 10K. I don't know. I don't know. The 1-0. Triello ground ball off of Drowan's glove. Triello's hustling. Throws to first. He is out. Trying to make a play there. Terang, though, was quick on it. 2 outs. Now bring up Billy Cook. 0 for 1 in this one. Got us having a day, which is good. Yep, for sure, Michael. Horowitz will be back. Yeah, I think Horowitz... It'll be probably Horowitz, Rodriguez, Cruz, and then Griffin. That's probably going to be the order of when they return. As that is going to be inside ball 193 on the fastball. That is my guess. I, obviously have no ties to the organization, so I don't know. 1-0. Drowan begins the windup. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike, 1-1. And yeah, August. It's a bummer. Really excited to see the Pirates at full strength, like offensively. That could be really fun. 1-1 to Cook. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 95 on the fastball. Of course, I'm sure Cook knows that his days, you know, not exactly a guy that's probably going to stay on the roster once the Pirates are fully healthy. Billy Cook, Ozuna, Flores even, of course. So a lot of guys trying to fight for spots. That's a swing to miss. He struck him out. Down goes Cook. As we go to the top of the 6th, 2-2 in Pittsburgh, due up for the Brewers will be Luis Lara, Cooper Pratt, and Joey Ortiz. All right, we'll check out what's happening across MLB, folks. Again, I do thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. All right. Let's see. That didn't work out. Now it did. All right, the Giants lead 4-1 over the Rockies in the top of the 7th. The Nationals lead 2-0 over the Yankees in the top of the 6th. The Red Sox 2, Mets nothing. Indians 2, Marlins nothing. The Rays lead 2-1 over the Mariners. Phillies and the Tigers going to get underway soon. Twins 5, Angels 3, White Sox 1, A's nothing. And of course, again, the Pirates won the first game of the doubleheader 7-6. So right now, as far as results that we need to happen, again, we need the Yankees to beat the Nationals. That's not happening. We need the Indians to beat the Marlins. That is currently happening, but again, still plenty of ball game. And of course, we're pulling for the Tigers to defeat the Phillies, as well as the Reds over the Cubs. As again, a look at the wild card race. The Pirates in the hunt, 4 games back. This is live, of course. This is accurate as of the beginning of this ball game. So very much still alive, and hoping they can get some ground on the Marlins and the Phillies. And luckily, they got some help yesterday with, I believe, all the wild card teams lost. Hortz is running again. Should be back after the All-Star break. That's good. That's good. I mean, it's not like he runs anyway, but, I hear you. England scored. Yeah, I didn't check out the World Cup. I've been kind of World Cupped out, to be honest with you. Disappointed with how the United States performed. All right, so ICERT is done, as kind of expected. It's going to be Yohan Ramirez, 3.38 ERA. Opponent batting average of 202. Mr. Hot and Cold himself is on the mound for the Pirates. What version do we get? Hopefully, best possible one. People losing their minds over the Ronald Acuna injury. Yeah, it's a shame. That's a shame. He just keeps getting injured. As Ramirez fires that one inside, ball 1 to Lara. Luis Lara 0 for 1 with the walk. Ramirez readies, kicks, and delivers. That's a fastball in there for a called strike, 1-1. Honestly, the umpire's been pretty good for the most part. Well-lumped game so far. One and one. The pitch, breaking ball outside. It's 2-1. Just joining us again, it's 2-2 in the top of the 6th. Brewers at the plate as that's going to be chopped to first. O'Hearn tosses to Ramirez for out number 1. Good hustle there by Ramirez to get Lara. Lara was hustling down that line. That'll bring up Cooper Pratt. 0 for 2 today. This guy's a lot more than LeBron. Disappointed with how soccer's played, for sure. But, yeah, I just lost all interest once the USA got out, and especially the way that they did. Very disappointing. I think they're better, but they just played like garbage. That's inside ball 1. But I guess they're not better. You get beat that bad. 4-1. That's pathetic. 1-0 to Pratt. Ramirez readies and delivers. Swing and a miss. Pratt almost falling over. It's 1-1. Ramirez, the guy that they can leave out there for 2 innings. Unsure if they really do that, though. We'll see. The 1-1, that's going to be sent out to center field. Cook is backing up a little bit and makes the catch. Oliver didn't really have to move much. That'll bring up Joey Ortiz. It's 1 for 2 in today's ball game. Second ball game. And appreciate you, Russell. Everyone for hanging out. Ramirez sets, kicks, and deals. Sweeper in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Ortiz with an OPS of 598 on the year. The 0-1, that's going to be downstairs. Flores thought about challenging, did not, thank goodness. Flores 1 for 2 on the day with challenges. Ramirez sets, kicks, and delivers as Ortiz sends this to left center field. On the run is Reynolds. That ball is high off the wall. Bounced backwards somehow. Throws it in. I don't even know how did that not... How did that not go over the fence? Well, the Brewers are saying that it... Well, hold on. Let's see. How did that... How does that not... How? Okay. Slowing it down here. Wow. I mean, that... I can't believe it. Somehow, someway, Ortiz did not send that... That's amazing. It's a double. One of the farthest doubles you'll see. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Yelich at the plate, 1 for 3. Honestly, I thought he... I mean... So the top of the padding and it bounced in. Amazing. Wow, that's crazy stuff. 0-1 counts. Ramirez looks back and delivers. That's almost hits Yelich. Did it? It did. Yelich will be awarded first. So now it's runners on first and second for the Brewers. And that'll bring up Jackson Chourio, who is 1 for 3. In this one, got on via fielder's choice. Feel like Tom Brady. Not as a player. Hated him as a player. As an analyst, he's actually not too bad. He's calling out the NFL for being soft, so I like it. Here's the pitch. That misses inside, ball 1. Yeah, the Braves signed McCutcheon, I know. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That was kind of odd. Just bouncing backwards. Not a lucky, very lucky bounce, but we'll see if the Pirates can take advantage. 1-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1, 86 on the sweeper. PNC Park magic, yeah. Ramirez is suspect. Again, hot and cold. He's good, he's really good. When he's bad, he's really bad. There's no in between with this guy. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Strike 2, sweeper that just starts right at him and then breaks outside the zone. Really impressive movement. 1-2 to Chourio. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Ramirez kicks and delivers inside. 2-2. Chourio was not looking for that. Oh, if he puts that in the zone, I guarantee you that's strikeout looking. Like Bradshaw and Marino, yep. A lot of people do. 2-2. The pitch. Chopper foul. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So we are now Franco Harris subscribers away from 10K. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Never liked the Pats. Yeah. They beat us too many times, so I hated them as a kid. Still kind of do. Not as much anymore, but the 2-2, that's going to be popped up. Flores is backing up. Flores going and makes the catch. And look at that, cheering with the crowd. We love to see that. Love to see that. Good stuff, Flores. Good stuff, Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-2 in Pittsburgh. Due up for the Pirates will be the top of the order. It's going to be Nick Gonzalez, Brandon Lau, and Brian Reynolds. Really like to see Flores really pump his fist with the crowd there. That was pretty neat. Love seeing that emotion. That's good to see. I'm already won over with Flores just because of that. Hate the guy, yeah. And again, Brady, yeah, on the field, genuinely, could not stand him. Hate him. But definitely respect what that he wins. Winning is everything. And yeah, again, off the field, like a lot of his takes, I would say I would agree with. But unfortunately, he benefited from a lot of that stuff. But it is what it is. How's it going, Sam? Welcome on in. Yeah, Sean, I can't repeat that one, but I hear you. Think that corner wall, I know. I mean, this could have been way worse. Ortiz inches away from making it 3-2 Brewers. But yeah, thank goodness the ball bounced the Pirates' way there, because yeah, that could have been unfortunate. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We are at 182 likes. We are 18 likes away. Peyton Manning likes away. Will Howard likes away from 200. So make sure to like it up again. It just pushes out the stream to more potential viewers trying to catch the game. And, of course, tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job for a small channel. It's really all it is. And, of course, again, sub to the channel. We're 32 subscribers away from 10K. We entered today at 98.94. I think 98.94 or 98.93. Really good day for the channel. That misses outside, ball 1. Speedy Gonzalez 0 for 2 on the day. Drowan still out there as that's chopped foul 101. Drowan, by the way, really has been efficient. 63 pitches through 5 innings. Future President Brady. Oh, man, I don't think so. Don't see that happening. 1-1 count. The pitch as Gonzalez sends this to right center field. On the run is the right fielder. Lara makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Brandon Lau. Lau is 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out twice. Drowan sets. Begins his windup. Here's the pitch as Lau sends this to right center field. Back. That ball is a one-hopper off the wall. Lau cruising into second with a double. Hey, that'll work. Pirates with the base runner in scoring position. Hasn't been like much of that today for the Pirates. And we know their struggles, but hey, Lau splitting the 2 outfielders. I'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Reynolds with a double in his last appearance. A Lau pal. His 21st double of the season. Lau's been pretty good. Drowan sets again, facing Reynolds. Drowan looks back at Lau. He kicks and fires. That's going to be a dribbler foul, 0-1. Come on, BJ. Here he got a haircut. Definitely was letting it grow. He had a mullet, pretty much. As Reynolds sends this to right. That is a fair ball! Oh, and the Pirates are going to take the lead in the 6th. The throw to second keeps Reynolds at first. But Reynolds comes through with an RBI single. Hoist a cone. The Pirates lead 3-2 over the Brewers. Fastball right down the middle. Reynolds taking it the other way. That is Reynolds' 58th RBI of the season. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. 31 subs away. Took a really nice bounce there for the Brewers. That's why Reynolds wasn't able to go to second. But there you go. RBI single. Gives the Pirates the lead with the Magician coming to the plates. We'll see if he's got some more magic and make some more runs up here for the Pirates. That was with 3 home runs today. Again, 1, of course, today, and then 2 in the last game. And again, the game winner. This guy is something else. Good stuff, Russell. Oh, all right. He redeemed himself. All right, Strohan again with 67 pitches, though at this point, I don't know if that's really a factor. Again, runner on first, 1 out for the Pirates. Strohan sets. Kicks and delivers. Checked his swing. It's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Welcome on in, Orville. Appreciate you for hanging out. Yeah, no, we've made a lot of progress. That's what happens when the Pirates win. Usually, it's a better turnout. Here's the 0-1. Almost hits Valdez. It's 1-1. Grant Anderson warming up for the Brewers. Throwing readies. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. A big swing. And it's 1-2 for Valdez. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Dennis Santana is warming up in the bullpen. And it looks like Valdez will ask for time. Pirates going to need some more runs for sure. Valdez, yeah, I just realized. Showed a graphic. Valdez has hit one to left, center, and right today. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Can't do it all the time, but hey, it's really impressive when he does. That is out number 2. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 2 today. Subs are about you. That is not true. No. I mean, I somewhat agree with that, but I also know the game impacts a lot of people's emotions. As that's in there for a called strike. 0-1 to O'Hearn. Throwing readies. Looks over at first. Looks over again. Kicks and delivers. Oh, and it hits him. Plunked him in the elbow. O'Hearn doesn't look happy. I'm sure I'll be happy to take first. Not exactly feeling great, though. So that'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs. Again, Marcell Ozuna will be at the plates. Wow. Can't bear seeing that dude again. Yeah, I know. Santana. It's going to be tough. Appreciate you for the subs. Appreciate it. 30 subs away from 10K. That is James Conner, Jalen Warren. Throwing readies. Looks back at second. He kicks. He deals. Swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt. 0-1. No, I completely agree, Pat. I think it should have been Santana. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 29 subs away from 10K. 0-1 to Ozuna. Again, runners on first and second, 2 outs. Throwing readies. Looks back at second. He kicks and delivers. That's taken off the plates. Ball 1. The real hurt him. Yep. Marcell is due. He is due. I mean, it's been a while since he's really done much. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Swinging for the fences. And it's 1-2 to Ozuna. One and two to the Bear. Drowan sets. Looks back. Kicks and delivers. Called strike 3. He struck him out, and Ozuna is going to lose us our last challenge. But hey, the Pirates do take the lead thanks to an RBI single by Brian Reynolds. Who else? We go to the top of the 7th. It is 3-2 Pirates. W's in the chat for BB. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 100 joules. I do appreciate it again. Thank you guys. 99.71. I do appreciate you guys very much. All right, due up for the Brewers will be Bryce Terang, Jake Bauers, and Gary Sanchez. But hey, they took the lead. All you can do is, again, just try to tack on runs. Again, we knew today, this game right here, facing a left-handed pitcher, well, I knew it was going to be a tough game. I did not expect to really win this game. They at least have given us a shot. So that's all we can do is hope that the bullpen can actually earn their paycheck today. Please. Please. All right, we'll check out some scores real quick across the nation. Right now, the Giants lead 4-2 over the Rockies. In the bottom of the 8th, the Nationals 2, Yankees nothing. Indians 2, Marlins nothing. Red Sox 2, Mets nothing. The Rays lead 2-1 over the Mariners. Phillies and Tigers about to play very soon. Some final scores from earlier. The Twins over the Angels 5-3. The White Sox 1. Athletics nothing. And of course, again, the Pirates took game 1 7-6. That's when Valdez with the walk-off grand slam. Well, not walk-off grand slam, but a go-ahead grand slam in the 8th. That was pretty neat. All right, again, thank you guys. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Free. We're almost at 200 likes. Make sure to do it. 3 likes away from 200. Again, all, of course, it does is push out the stream to more potential viewers. And, of course, tells YouTube that the small channel is doing a good job. We're trying to graduate to medium-sized channel. Believe it or not, we are 29 subscribers away from medium-sized. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 10K. Just saying. It could be done. Then, of course, I'll be back tomorrow. First pitch, I believe, is at 12 Eastern, 11 Central. The pitch, and that's in there for a called strike, 0-1 to Bryce Terang. Terang is 1 for 3 on the day, has a 2 RBI double to his name. Dennis Santana, the pitcher for the Pirates, 5.95 ERA. The 0-1 to Terang, that's downstairs for a ball. One count. Santana readies. He kicks. He deals. That's in there for a called strike. 1-2. Backdooring him with the slider. Jim Kelly, quarterback. I mean, I never saw him play, but I know he was pretty good. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. Here's the 1-2. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not. And it's 2-2. You have to imagine again Santana just no confidence. Hopefully he can build something. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Here's the 2-2 as that's sent to right field, right center field. That's back at the track. Cook makes the catch for out number 1. Terang just missed it. Like I said, you have to imagine Santana is not feeling the confidence. Last appearance again allowed the grand slam to the Braves that did in the Pirates. That'll bring up Jake Bauers, 0 for 1 with 2 walks today. Bauers, of course, also hit a home run in the first game today. The pitch, Swing and a miss. Strike one. 89 on the changeup. Hopefully Santana can change his evil ways. Would be nice. 0-1 to Bowers. He delivers. That's a swing and a miss. Strike two. 89 below the zone. Oh, and 2 counts. Santana sets. He kicks and fires just off the plate with the changeup. 1-2. Oh, man, we really... 1-2. The pitch. Check the swing. Did he go? He did. He struck him out. Out number 2. And that'll bring up the very powerful Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And the Brewers have some guys that can hit. They really do. Santana sets. He kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for a called strike at the knees. 0-1. To Sanchez. The pitch. Breaking ball right down the middle for a called strike. Oh, man. Oh, he left that one hanging. He left that one hanging, but it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Santana sets. He rocks and fires. In the dirt goes the changeup. And it's 1-2, 89 on the changeup. It's been a long, hot day, but you got the yard mow. That's all that matters. 1-2. The pitch. And that's going to be sent to right. That's going to hook foul. It's 1-2. Yeah, it takes me about an hour and a half, depending on how it's going. An hour and a half to about an hour, 45 minutes to mow, push mow everything here. 1-2 to Sanchez. That's a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 26 subs away from 10K. Le'Veon Bella. Le'Veon Bella. Still 1-2 to Sanchez, who will not go down easy. Santana readies and fires. And that's once again fouled away. It's 1-2. The 1-2 as Sanchez sends this to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. Crushed it. He crushed it. And like I said, Santana just doesn't have the confidence. He is cooked. 1-2. That's downstairs. 2-2. 89 on the changeup. That bat's going on forever. 2-2 count to Sanchez. Santana rocks and fires. Oh, just missed there. 3-2. I thought it was strike 3, but no call. No call. Three and 2. The pitch. That's going to be sent out to right center field. Valdez calling for it. It makes the catch for out number 3. Oh, we get out of it, even though there's no one on base. That's how we feel as Pirates fans, as with our bullpen. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-2, Pirates. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't have to be this way, but it is. All right, 2 up for the Pirates will be Rafael Flores Jr., Jared Triolo, and Billy Cook. Fouling everything off is just dirty, Sanchez. It is. Very dirty move there. Valdez for Hall of Fame. Santana needs to be DFA'd. Go Bucs. Appreciate you, AJ. Thank you again for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. Yeah, Valdez looks really good. I think we have a potential superstar in Pittsburgh. Santana, yeah, I think he should have been sent away. Not Stratton. Stratton was sent down. Cam Sanders was DFA'd. Yeah, I don't know. I would have done that, but yeah, I agree. But hey, three outs. You got 3 outs there, so we'll take it. Anywho, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. By the way, we're at 209 likes, so thank you guys very much for that. I do appreciate it. Again, it just pushes out the stream to more potential viewers. So thank you for your support of the channel. And again, thank you for letting me call the game for you. I really do appreciate that. Again, I believe, I know there were options for the game 1. I don't know about game 2, but I do appreciate that. It's never lost on me, ever, that you guys do let me call the game for you guys. So make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub it up again. 27 subscribers away. Like I said, it's been up and down. We've had a really good day. We've gained 80 subscribers today, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, 27 away from 10K. All right, Rafael Flores is going to be at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. We'll see if the Pirates can get some insurance. They need some insurance. Thank you for the sub back. I appreciate it. Not too sure again if that was you or not. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, keeping me company. All right, Shane Drowan, by the way, is out there for the 7th inning. So they have a lot of faith in there. He's now faced this order 3 batters away from completing 3 times through the order. Drowan delivers a breaking ball upstairs, ball 1. Again, he's been very efficient. He's only had 78 pitches just starting the 7th. I mean, I don't know if you've really seen a Pirate pitcher do that this year. It's just not happening. Want to know, Drowan delivers a breaking ball in there for a called strike 1-1. And again, these Brewers, they have the best ERA in all of baseball, so they know what they're doing. I think Paul Skeens needs to recommend to find the Brewers method, if you know what I mean. So that's going to be upstairs 2-1 to Rafael Flores Jr. Two and 1 to Flores. Drowan kicks and delivers. That's up and away. 3-1-94 in the fastball. You're the best. I don't know about all that. Don't think so. Isaac Madsen warming up for the Pirates. They had another guy that's had his troubles as of late. Really started off the year poorly. Then settled and looked pretty good. But lately it's been 50-50. The 3-1, that's in there for a called strike. 3-2. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. We are now 25 subscribers away from 10,000. That is pretty cool. Drowan readies. Begins his windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to third. Ortiz throws to first for out number 1. All right, that'll bring up Jared Triolo 0 for 2 on the day. A little bit of a delay here, but okay, actually that's going to be it for Drowan. That will be it. So Drowan goes 6 1/3, allows 3 runs. So again, this Pirates offense, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Again, it's really good. Pirates offense really good. Not the best against left-handed pitching. But, hey, you know, they crossed now 500 runs on the season. And I would say, what is that? So 3 earned runs and 6 1/3. So that's probably like a 4.2 something, 4.3. So we made a 2.97 ERA guy look a little bit worse than he normally does. That's a win. I would say it's a win. Again, I did not expect to really win this game, to be honest with you. But we have a chance. I just hope, again, they can hold on to the lead. Hopefully, just... So I saw a stat again a few days ago. The Pirates have not won a game and where they've scored less than 5 runs since June 13th. That is almost a month. So if the Pirates are winning, it's because the offense has to do so much of the heavy lifting. It'd be nice to have that, you know, the pitching kind of help them out. It would be. Can they get 6 more outs? I don't know. But it'd be nice for them to also get some insurance as well. Just think if the Pirates won the last game. If they win this game, they end up winning the next 8 games. Well, I mean, that's... Well, what if they win the next 30 games? You know, I don't... That's just not going to happen. I mean, it'd be cool. Unfortunately, the pitching is just not good. It's not consistent. Well, I appreciate you, Anthony. Skeens. Yep, we'll hope Skeens can get it together tomorrow. Because he's going to have to. He's got a tough task tomorrow. As the Pirates are going to be facing Jacob Mizorowski. And hopefully it's not a miserable day for the Pirates. Yep, 2 dozen subs again. Thank you, Sinbin. Folks, make sure again to check out Sinbin's stream. He's going to be covering the Blue Jays later this evening. And, of course, does a lot of hockey, a lot of baseball. So make sure to subscribe to Sinbin's stream. Make sure to do it. Do it now. I'm subbed to Sinbin's stream. You should be, too. All right. Anderson on the mound for the Brewers facing Triolo as that first pitch is outside ball 1. 1-0 to Triolo, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Great Anderson with a 3.32 ERA, opponent batting average of 201. You're good, Miss Donna. Appreciate you for hanging out. Here's the 1-0 as Triolo grounds this to short. Pratt gathers and throws to first. Rifles it to first, and he is out. 2 away for Billy Cook. Cook is 0 for 2 on the day. Long delay here, but we're fine now as Cook is in the box. Anderson readies, kicks, and delivers. Showing bunt, pulls back. It's ball 1. Isaac Mattson warming up in the bullpen. Anderson sets and delivers. That is going to be bunted foul. It's a 1-1. Doc Brown delay. Nope. Definitely not. No, sir. No, sir. I'm just Dr. Delay. 1-1 to Cook as Cook sends this off of Anderson's glove. Cook is hustling. Ortiz gets there, and yeah, that's definitely an infield single. Cook can move. Cooking down the line. That's an infield single for Billy Cook. And of course, he definitely needs it with the 161 batting average. He smoked it, too. All right, that'll flip the lineup over for the Pirates as Nick Gonzalez will make his way to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Definitely due for a hit. He's not a fast player. He can move. Yeah, he's fast. Sam, he's fast. Cook can move. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. That misses. Oh, that's called a strike. Really the worst call of the day by the umpire. Wow, that was bad. Again, the Pirates out of challenges. No bueno. 0-1, pardon me, to Gonzalez. Anderson kicks and delivers. That's a tapper to second. Terang throws to first, and Speedy is out. All right, no insurance in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. Pirates leading 3-2 over the Brewers. Isaac Mattson will be out. Try to keep it 3-2. All right, 2 up for the Brewers will be Garrett Mitchell, Luis Lara, and Cooper Pratt. predicting that the Pirates go on a winning streak if they win this doubleheader. I hope so, Blaze. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Triello, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Triello can move. Again, the Pirates have some speed, believe it or not. They actually do have some guys that can move. All right, right now, the Nationals leading 2-0 over the Yankees. The Indians lead 2-1 over the Marlins. Red Sox 2, Mets nothing. The Rays lead 2-1 over the Mariners. Right now, the Phillies and the Tigers 0-0. If the Tigers can take this today against the Phillies, tomorrow Schoolball's on the mound for the Tigers. And maybe the Tigers can sweep the Phillies. It would be great. It would be great for the Pirates. Have, again, the Phillies. You want the Phillies, Cubs, and the Marlins to start losing some games. Final scores. The Giants just went final. Giants defeat the Rockies 4-2. Twins 5, Angels 3. The White Sox won, A's nothing, and of course the Pirates took game 1 today, 7-6. All right, let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Well, Yankees score some runs. Yeah, we need the Yankees to win. One of the few times we'll pull for the Yankees here. Streak, what's that? I don't know. There was an on-base streak the Pirates had, but I don't remember what it was. Reynolds had that nice streak. As far as we're talking about winning streak? Yeah, I don't know. Foreign. That is foreign to me. Let's go, Alex. Welcome on in. Welcome back. All right. Again, thank you guys for your support today. Make sure to sub before you go. Again, 24 subscribers away from 10K, 10,000. Really cool. All right, Matson delivers. That's a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Matson, your pitcher for the Pirates in the 8th inning. 4.66 ERA. Opponent batting average of .252. Mitchell's 1 for 3 on the day. Matson sets and delivers. That's a tapper. 2 first. Tosses to Matson. Does he beat him there? He's out. So that was close. Mitchell hustling down the line. Matson able to beat him there. Out number 1, and the Brewers will not challenge. The throw by O'Hearn, a little bit behind Matson. It was close. Ooh, not a good toss by O'Hearn, but that's okay. We got him anyway. That was huge. That'll bring up Luis Lara 0 for 2 at the walk. Tomorrow, yeah, maybe. We might get a good crowd tomorrow. And a really good crowd today, to be honest. That's going to be outside ball 1. Yeah, really good crowd in the first game. Second game I figured would be a little bit rough. But honestly, a pleasant surprise. Got over 20 subs this stream, so I really do thank you guys. Here's the 1-0 as Lara pops it up. And that'll go back out of play. It's 1-1. 1-1 to Lara. Abner Uribe warming up for the Brewers. He's been pretty. I don't know if he's been good this year, but last year really good. 1-1. Matson kicks and delivers a slider upstairs. 2-1. Maybe any new goals for subscribers? Just keep going. We're on to the next one. 10K is just a really good round number. But then it's 11, then it's 12, then it's 13. Again, the goal, get to 20K by the end of the Super Bowl. And we can do that. That is definitely something. It might not seem like it's realistic, but it's actually very realistic. That's up and away 3-1 because football is where the channel has its real success. So very much excited for football season. And what it will do. 3-1 to Lara. The pitch as Lara slices this foul. 3-2. Valdez turn to hits. Valdez will get another appearance in the bottom of the 8th. There, Jose. Appreciate you for hanging out. That was like 4 for 7. I don't know about that. Well, maybe combined. 3 for 4 yesterday or in the first game. Yeah, I guess he is 4 for 7. Had a really good day. 3-2. 3-2 to Luis Lara. Matson readies. Flores setting himself up. The pitch, as that's going to be sent out to left field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Laura gets on with the 1-out single. All right, that'll bring up Cooper Pratt, 0 for 3 today. He's going to hit again. Yeah, like I said, Jose, he should be up again in the 8th inning, bottom of the 8th. Would be nice to see him continue what he's been doing. All right, runner on first, 1 out. Pratt at the plate. Matson readies. Checks on the runner and delivers. That's upstairs. Ball 1. Not too sure what happened there. Flores didn't give the ball back to Matson immediately. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We are Michael Jordan subscribers away from 10K. Flores going to chat it up with Matson. Trying to see what's going on there. Mason Montgomery warming up for the Pirates, just as some insurance. We'll see. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Deuce Staley, Najee Harris, subscribers away from 10K. All right, 1-0 to Pratt. Looks like the mound visit has concluded. Again, runner on first, 1 out. Pirates leading 3-2. Brewers, though, looking to change it up. Hopefully not. 1-0 the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1. Matson checking on Lara. Lara is looking antsy over there. Matson checks on him. The pitch. That's inside, 2-1. 84 on the slider. I could see Lara moving. Again, Flores not exactly the strongest arm. Lara's inching his way to second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 95 on the fastball at the letters. Two and 2 count to Pratt. Pratt stepping back in the box. Lara taking his lead at first. Pratt ready. Says Lara's still moving. Here's the pitch. That's fouled back. 2-2. Looks like the doubleheader was great for the channel. Yeah, I mean, honestly, not too bad. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Really do. LaDainian Tomlinson subscribers away from 10K. Yeah, the doubleheader. You got to put in the work in order to grow the channel. That's what it's all about. Is that's going to be hit to right, and that's going to slice foul. Yeah, definitely was going to call him. What yesterday, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't think I would have had the success I had yesterday because the first game today was on, I think, by itself for a good hour and a half. So I think that really did help out a lot. It really did. The 2-2 popped up. Is it in play? It appears to be, as Gonzalez sendles under it and makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Joey Ortiz, who's 2 for 3 on the day. He's had a really nice day, or at least the second game. The first game he was 0 for 4. This one, though, not like that at all. 2 for 3, so he's been really good. And again, thank you very much. We are now 20 subscribers away from 10K. Barry Sanders. Oh, there's no Ortiz. That's interesting. Ortiz has been really good. They're going to bring in Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn was 1 for 3 with a walk in the first game. Clemente sub. Yeah, Clemente sub. Yeah, that's right. My bad, guys. I say match, and no, I don't think he'll pitch in the 9th. No. Thank you, Blaze. I appreciate it. Hope Hope you go far. Thank you, Blaze. We got a long way to go, but I do appreciate it. Rocky Blyer 120, yep. All right, so again, this is kind of big. Andrew Vaughn, pretty solid this year. No, Vaughn, I apologize. I read the wrong stats. Vaughn did not play early. He pinch hit, I believe. He did not play in the first game, or start anyway. All right. Madsen kicks and delivers. That's a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1, 96 on the fastball. Tom, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. W's in the chat for Tom or Tick, whatever you prefer. Thank you for your support of the channel. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike two. Slider down and away. Oh, and 2 to Vaughn. Again, a runner on first with 2 outs. Madsen checking on the runner. He sets, checks again, and is going to step off. He was running out of time. Oh, and 2. Madsen readies. Checks on the runner and delivers inside. Goes the fastball at 97. Yeah, I never really see Madsen go 97. 1-2. This fastball around 94, 95. One and two, the pitch. Check the swing. Did he go? Did he go? He did not. Oh, come on. I'd like to see a replay. And they're going to show a replay, but it's not really the one you'd want to see. I mean, I kind of can see there. I thought he went on that one. That's a terrible, terrible decision, though. There's that replay camera on the side, and they elect to not use it. Regardless, it's 2-2 to Vaughn. The pitch popped up. Flores running back. Flores sees it become a souvenir. And we'll do it again. Blyer and Franco. Yep, really good 1-2 punch. ABS. Well, the Pirates are out of challenges there, Sam. They have been extinguished. Check swings are 50-50. I thought he went. He did. I thought he did. 2-2 to Vaughn. The pitch. Up and away goes the fastball. 3-2. Vaughn working it full. Looks like Madsen wants a new baseball. Quick game. Kind of. Was this 2.5 hours? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it can go 3 hours. Three and two. The pitch. Ground ball, foul ball. And this at-bat will continue. Unbelievable. Vaughn won't go away. Valdez, yeah, he's a stud. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. 3-2. He kicks, he deals. That is once again found back. Unbelievable. Well, I guess you better believe it. Good at bat, yeah. Vaughn is fighting. He is staying alive. Tomo, Japan, Ohio. Welcome on in. Tomo, Japan. Good to have you. 3-2. 3-2 counts. Runner on first, 2 outs. The pitch. Vaughn sends this to center field. Cook is working his way in. Cook makes the catch for out number 3. The top of the 8th comes to a close. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Pirates still leading 3-2 over the Brewers. There is a chance. There is a chance. Due up for the Pirates will be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralyn Valdez. He's only 22. I know, Norman. It's amazing. This guy is just... Valdez has been really good. He's been great. Folks, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Hit that like button. Helps out the channel, of course. Pushes out the stream to more potential viewers trying to catch the game. That's all it does. And, of course, tells YouTube that the small channel is doing a good job. But, yeah, I do thank you guys. And, of course, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are 20 subscribers away, folks, from 10,000 subs. Also, again, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at, I believe it's 12 Eastern Time, 11 Central. So 12:15 Eastern Time, 11:15 Central for the conclusion of the series, the final game in the first half. So, yeah, I'll be here for the whole series. I was here the whole time today. As that'll be my 89th Pirates game of the year. Of course, I've covered over 100 MLB games anyway. But, yep. A lot of stuff. We'll check out scores, by the way, across the MLB after the conclusion of the 8th. Pie Trainer. Not too sure if that is their Sinbin. Not too sure at all. Let's go, Bucs. Lau gets a dinger. It would be nice. He's been kind of in a cold spell, though we got a double earlier, so it'd be nice to see that again. Yankees are up. That's good for the Pirates. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. 18 subscribers away. We are now Peyton Manning subscribers away, or Will Howard for those of you that love Ohio State. All right, Abner Uribe, 2.63 ERA, opponent batting average of 182. Pretty solid numbers. It's going to be a tough task for the Pirates. But the Pirates will send some of their best at the plate. Lau, Reynolds, and Valdez expected to be due up this inning. Neil Walker, there we go. Pirates. Neil Walker, number 18, second baseman. All right. Lau steps in the box. Again, 1 for 3 on the day. Had a double in his last appearance. Uribe readies and delivers. That's fouled back 0-1. 3 outs. We'll see, Luis. 1930s Pirates third baseman. Ah, yes, I remember the 1930s very well. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. It's Mike Wallace, subscribers away from 10K. Uribe sets and delivers. Lau sends this to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. A leadoff single that got past the diving Bowers. Bowers gave it a good effort. There you go. So Pirates looking for some insurance, and they may very well need it. As again, the Brewers are at the top of the lineup in the ninth. Brian Reynolds at the plate. He is 2 for 3 today. Had a double and, of course, an RBI single in his last appearance. Lau takes his lead at first. Uribe kicks and delivers. That's going to be off the plate, ball 1. Anyone but Ohio State? Yeah, I'm not an Ohio State fan at all. I genuinely do not like them. But I know a lot of Steelers fans do love Ohio State, and they love Will Howard because they love Ohio State. Yeah, anyway, 1-0 count to Reynolds. Uribe sets and fires. That's downstairs, 2-0. However, I will pull for Ohio State over the SEC for sure. Every time. Almost every time. Almost every time. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 16. That's Charlie Batch. Charlie Batch away. 2-0 to Reynolds, the pitch. And that's downstairs. 3-0. 100 on the sinker as it's sunk below the zone. The pitch. And that's downstairs. Called a strike. And, of course, the Pirates are out of challenges. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Should be ball 4. Should be runners in first and second, but it's 3-1. Runner on first, nobody out. Uribe readies. And delivers as Reynolds fouls it back. It's now 3-2. Thought you've heard of. No, I have not. I'm not really getting a baseball. I don't think I'll ever be. Well, I can be eventually, but not a baseball expert currently. So, sorry. Sorry there, folks. Again, football. That is my knowledge. That is my expertise. Pickoff attempts. It appears that Lau is safe. You love Penn State? Yeah, I'm not a Penn State guy. Not a Penn State guy. 3-2. Uribe readies, kicks, and delivers. In the dirt goes the slider, ball 4. So Reynolds walks anyway. Base runners at first and second, nobody out, and that'll bring up the magician, Esmeralyn Valdez. 1 for 3 on the day, or on this game, I should say. 4 for 7 for, the entire day in the doubleheader. Again, 3 home runs. He's been amazing. Has had just one of the greatest days you'll ever see. Can he keep it going here in the bottom of the 8th? Runners on first and second, nobody out. Uribe kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 101 on the sinker. Uribe wanting to possibly slow down the magician by speeding him up. Fights night. No, I'm not into UFC at all. No. Here's the 0-1. That's downstairs. 1-1, 102 on the sinker. Joe Montana. Yep. Joe Montana, number 16. Used to play a lot of baseball games. Baseball dice and card games. Gotcha. 1-1 to Valdez. Uribe sets, kicks, and delivers. Taken inside for a ball. 2-1. Grew up halfway between PSU and Pitt. Rooted for both. Now it's more West Virginia. Oh, man. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. 14 subscribers away. 2-1 to Valdez. Ground ball to second. Possible double play. There's one. Throw to first. And the double play is completed. 2 outs. All right. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 2 and was hit by a pitch. Yeah, it's a tough one. Right to Terang, too. Reynolds trying to take out Pratt. Interesting. So runner on third, 2 outs. Everyone, of course, not going to hate on Valdez at all. He's done all the heavy work today. Here's the pitch to O'Hearn. That's a ground ball to second. Terang has it. Throws to first for out number 3. The Pirates... We'll see if 3 is enough. We go to the top of the ninth. The Pirates looking to close out this one. 3-2. Mason Montgomery looks like he will be given the task to keep the Brewers in check. And my, oh my, what a part of the order coming up for the Brewers. Christian Yelich will be leading off for the Brewers, followed by Jackson Chourio and Bryce Terang. Folks, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Free. Again, likes, of course, push out the channel to more potential viewers trying to catch the game. And, of course, subbing. Well, hey, it's pretty cool. We're almost at 10,000. It would be cool to get it done here today. Yankees leading 4-2 over the Nationals in the top of the ninth. Right now, the Indians also leading 4-1 over the Marlins in the top of the ninth. So those 2 games going the Pirates' way. That's what we need. The Red Sox lead 4-0 over the Mets. The Rays lead 5-1 over the Mariners. The Phillies do lead over the Tigers 1-0. That is not going our way. Hopefully, of course, again, there's still plenty of baseball left. Twins 5, Angels 3, White Sox 1, A's 0, Giants 4, Rockies 2. And, of course, again, earlier today, the Pirates did take game 1 of this 3-game series. All right. So, again, I appreciate you guys. Again, thank you very much for that sub. Really do appreciate it. As we're now Kurt Werner subscribers away, or Triskadeka. Trisk not in the chat today. He's traveling. Do you think 3 is enough? We'll find out. We'll find out. Again, the bullpen has been atrocious. Again, the Pirates have not won a game where they've scored less than 5 runs since June 13th. So this is rare. It's been all the offense, essentially the entire year, but especially as of late. So we'll see if the Pirates can close things down and pull the final curtain on the Brewers. So that's a swing and a miss, strike 1.
And now, the final curtain.
All right. Mason Montgomery, 4.25 ERA. Opponent batting average at 226. Christian Yelich, by the way, 1 for 3 and was hit by a pitch. The 0-1. That's a ground ball, foul ball, 0-2. Who's pitching again? It's Mason Montgomery of the Pirates. Oh and 2 to Yelich. He kicks and fires a slider away. It's 1-2. Dan Marino. Yep. Dan Marino. The 1-2 chopped, and that is just foul. 3 outs. That's all the Pirates need. Of course, again, the Brewers, really good. 24 games above 500, running away with the NL Central. They have been a really good team for a good bit, for a long time. The 1-2 way upstairs. Goes the fastball, 2-2. Interesting comment about the 5-run. Yeah, it's just, again, it's bad. The Pirates pitching, it's been horrible. Just, that's it. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit outside. 3-2, 98 on the fastball. Oh, that just misses as Yelich works it full. The 3-2 outside ball 4. Leadoff base runner for the Brewers. And that'll bring up Jackson Chourio, 1 for 4 on the day. Man. Oh, man. Montgomery readies. Looks over at first and delivers. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1, 97 on the fastball. Jordan still pitching. He is not, Joey. He is done for the day. He concluded his day in the 7th. 0-1. Montgomery sets, and it looks like Montgomery's going to get chewed out for not looking at Chourio. Pirates trying to speed things up. Oh and 1. Montgomery readies. Looks over at first. The pitch. That's fouled off his foot, and Chourio is hobbling out of the box. Ooh, Chourio does not look good. He is hobbling. And of course, Chourio's had his share of injuries. And that's not ideal. Again, such a young, promising player. He's still moving around. Yeah, just the way he reacted, it looked pretty bad. He's getting looked at by the trainer right now. I imagine he's going to finish the at-bat. Whether this takes him out for some time, I don't know. Chourio, a really talented young player. I'm going to show it again. And yeah, just again, the way he initially reacted looked pretty. He did not look like he was comfortable. Went off the side there. Did not hit any of the padding. All right, 0-2 counts. Montgomery readies. He kicks and fires. That's going to be yanked foul. 0-2. Never done a triple header for football. I did it every Sunday. I did it every Sunday, and we'll do it every Sunday. Sometimes quadruple headers. Those are fun. 0-2 to Chourio. The pitch, and that's going to be yanked to left. That's a foul ball. Still 0-2. Oh and 2 from Montgomery. The pitch. That's taken upstairs. 1-2, 100 on the fastball. Montgomery already at 12 pitches. Something to keep an eye on, as it's showing you how many pitches are being required per at bats. The 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woo-hoo! Huge out number 1. And that'll bring up Bryce Terang, who's 1 for 4 on the day. Had a 2 RBI double in this one. Knock us down the whisper by the 4th game. Yeah, definitely. I'll have to work on that for sure. I might have to pace myself. Here's the pitch as Terang fouls this one back. It's 0-1. Yeah, that was... I remember those. Oh, and 1 counts. Here's the pitch, as that's once again fouled back. 0-2. Sorry, just looking at some things here. Oh, and 2 counts. The pitch taken outside. 89 on the slider. 1-2. Thought Stair spoil the game. No. Stair, I did a little research. That's what I was looking at. He has been here for a while. He was actually here last year. He is a Rays fan. The 1-2, and that's going to be thrown back. Checking over at first. Not in time. 1-2 counts. Montgomery looks over at first. He kicks, he deals. That's once again found back. It's 1-2. Again, the Pirates did close things down earlier, albeit it was stressful. Soto on the mound. 7-6. I imagine we're in for a stressful finish here. 1-2, Montgomery readies. He rocks, he fires. Down and away goes the slider. 2-2. Your voice starts giving out before I'm done with your son's bedtime, so I hear you. I mean, again, you'll hear it every now and again, and then it goes out. It does. The 2-2. Check the swing. Did he go? Ball gets away, but not away enough. And, yep, he did not go. 3-2. By the way, Davis is actually out there catching the 9th. Three and 2 to Terang. Montgomery delivers. And that's once again fouled back. Oh, man, these Brewers, they are working the Pirates today. Three and 2 to Terang. Montgomery looks over at first. He sets, kicks, and deals. That's once again fouled back as Terang just getting bat to ball. That's just... Man, Montgomery, by the way, 21 pitches. Only his 3rd batter he's faced, averaging 7 pitches a batter. They're making him work. 3 and 2. Montgomery looks over at first. He delivers. That's going to be popped up. Shallow left. Coming in is Mangum to make the catch. A lot of defensive replacements out there for the Pirates going all in. That is out number 2. Pirates may go, or pardon me, the Brewers might go to the bench here. I believe they will. This is going to be Contreras. William Contreras, earlier today, was 2 for 5. Reached on an error as well. The Brewers are down to their final outs and elect to go to William Contreras. Runner on first, 2 outs. Montgomery readies. Looks over at first. The pitch way upstairs. Ball 198 on the sinker. Want to know the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. 98 on the inside corner. 1-1. Davis was chatting it up with the umpire. Not too sure what happened there, but it's 1-1 regardless to Contreras. Montgomery readies. Pirates fans on their feet. The pitch, that's inside. Called a strike. Contreras with a delayed challenge, and they're going to grant it to him. He's going to win this challenge. That was not a good call. It's going to be 2-1. Man, oh man. Two and one. Montgomery kicks and delivers. That's going to be yanked to left. That's a foul ball, and it's 2-2. He smoked it. He smoked it. Montgomery sweating. The Brewers are down to their final strike. Pirates fans are on their feet, cheering on the battling Bucs. 2-2. The pitch. Called strike 3. Struck him out. The Pirates win 3-2. Raise the Jolly Roger. And hoist the cone. There was never a doubt about it. Your Pittsburgh Pirates take the series against the Brewers for the second time, by the way, this year. The Pirates now 4-1 against the Brewers. That is baseball. It's just how it goes. It's random. And the Pirates guarantee themselves a winning record going into the break, with a chance for 50 tomorrow, albeit going to be a really difficult challenge going up against a Mizorowski, who could put us in a bunch of misery tomorrow. But the Pirates get it done. They get it done by a score of 3-2. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't even believe it. I genuinely was hoping for a chance tomorrow to maybe take the series, but we already took the series. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates win. Let's go. Pirates 49-47. Pirates are 49-47. And are now 3.5 games back of the wild card again. Need some help with the Tigers and the, I believe the Indians. They're playing the Phillies and the Marlins. But man, what in the world? The Pirates won a low-scoring affair. The bullpen pitched a great. I mean, obviously it was stressful. Isert didn't look good. Santana almost. Oh man, that was rough. But hey. At the end of the day, the Pirates did it. They got it. They did their dang job. They did their dang job for a change. That bullpen. I don't even know what to... I didn't really expect this. That's crazy. Oh, my goodness. Well, the Pirates very much can do this, folks. Folks, if you liked any of that, make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. Thank you for the sub. We are Terry Bradshaw subscribers away from 10K, unless we have a great push now, which, again, if 12 of you guys would hit the subscribe button, we'd hit it today. We'll probably do it tomorrow, which will be cool. So make sure to come back tomorrow for Game 3 of the Pirates and Brewers. That one starts at 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. And also, you might have a mini celebration if we hit 10K tomorrow. Well, that would be pretty cool. So make sure, again, to spread the word, Pirates and Brewers fans. Then I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe share it. Share the channel out. And we'll hopefully hit 10K tomorrow. Wow. I did not think this would happen. I really was just expecting. I know, of course, I'm calling the game. I really thought we were about to blow it. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, man, this is cool. We have a chance. Man, when are we going to blow it? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I am so happy. I genuinely, oh man, we won. I can't believe we won. I'm going to steal this idea from Simon, albeit there's not much stats here to go by for the Pirates. By the way, make sure to subscribe to Sinbin's stream. Again, does a great job, covers baseball, covering a game later tonight. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. Covers a lot of hockey as well for you hockey diehards. And if you're really nice, he'll cover Penguins games. So, again, I probably won't cover the Penguins till after football. He may do some during. You just got to ask him real nicely. Maybe we can make him a Penguins fan, or at least a casual Penguins fan. All right, Nick Gonzalez 0 for 4 on the day. Brandon Lau was 2 for 4, had a double and a single. Brian Reynolds 2 for 3 with an RBI. Also, again, had a double and a walk. Asmelin Valdez, the Magician, had 3 home runs today. In this one, he had 1. And that was a 2-run shot. 1 for 4. O'Hearn was 0 for 3. Was hit by a pitch. Ozuna 0 for 3. Rafael Flores 1 for 3. Again, possibly a decent catcher there. Hey, not a bad backup option. Jared Trillo 0 for 3. And Billy Cook 1 for 3. Billy Cook, guy that bats 161. Got a hit today. There we go. For the visiting Brewers, 1 for 3. And 2 walks for Christian Yelich. Yelich got on base 3 times today. Chorio was 1 for 5. Bryce Terang was 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Hit the lone 2 RBIs for the Brewers. Looks like, let's see, I have terrible handwriting. Jake Bauers 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Contreras pinch hit for him. He was 0 for 1. Gary Sanchez was 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Mitchell 1 for 4. Lara was 1 for 3 in a walk. He was kind of a feisty player. Cooper Pratt 0 for 4, and then we have Ortiz 2 for 3, and then Vaughn pinch hit for him 0 for 1. We're going to start doing that. Start going over the stats, which we didn't do it earlier, but hey, you know, we'll start doing that now. I was in it for the pitching. Bubba Chandler 4 2/3, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. You know, again, just got rocked in the 4th. Had a really, honestly, didn't do too bad. Just takes too long to get guys out. Needs to work on his control for sure. Isert again didn't look all that great, but got it out. 2 walks, really just loaded him up. Looking like it could have been a really bad inning there for the Pirates, but he was able to get him out there. Ramirez got a hold. Same thing with Santana and Madsen. Of course, Montgomery gets to save his first save of 2026. Congratulations to Mason Montgomery. A huge one again. Solidified a over 500 record for the Pirates. Again, my goal this entire homestand, go 3-3. We're 3-2. We got our 49 wins, which is guaranteeing a over 500 spot. For the visiting Brewers, Shane Drowan 6 1/3, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 5 hits for him. Grant Anderson did not allow a run, neither did Uribe. So, Brewers bullpen did their job. Bullpen game. All right, that's enough. I'll stop taking up your time. Looks like we're now 13 subs away. It is what it is. Hey, hopefully tomorrow we get those 13. Make sure, again, to share out the channel if you don't mind. Share it with your friends, family. Hey, like, this is another guy that covers games, baseball and football. But another win for the Pirates, 49-47. I will see you next time right here on the Dr. Lay Network. And again, that will be tomorrow at 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace and goodbye.
story to tell. Every seed holds a dream somehow. The bridges stand like they always have, watching generations pass. From April days to October hopes, we're chasing every chance we have. Hear the crowd begin to sing, feel the energy it brings. Raise the Jolly Roger high, let it wave across the sky. Every pitch and every play, Pittsburgh pride won't fade away. Black and gold, we're standing strong. Through the highs and all the long nights, we'll be here with Dr. Delay. Raise the Jolly Roger today. Whiskey takes the mound, the crowd comes alive. Fastballs blazing as they fly by. Ashcraft battles with the fearless heart, bringing the fire right from the start. Randall keeps the lineup moving along, steady and strong when the game's on the line. O'Neal Cruz can change it with one mighty swing, sending moonshots where the outfielders dream. Brandon Lowe brings power when the moment is big, finding the gaps and delivering jacks. Ryan O'Hearn steps in, ready to fight, helping keep the offense rolling all night. Spencer Horwitz strikes through every at-bat with the coolest bat flips. After the fact, Nick Speedy Gonzalez is flying around, turning base hits into extra ground. Connor Griffin's future shines bright, a young bucko chasing the spotlight. The next generation is coming our way, building tomorrow while winning today. While winning today. We've waded through the storms, held on through every year. Still the city fills these stands, still the voices persevere. Through every